Welcome into the Cowboys Report. I am Tom Downey. It is our Week 18 watch party as the 1 p.m. games wrap up, massive playoff implications. We'll keep you guys covered on that, but you guys can vote for who you got in this one. D for the Dallas Cowboys, W for the Washington Commanders. The Dolphins are facing a 3rd and 2. A field goal with a minute to go would make them a playoff team. Jeremy's Texans just had a huge conversion from Davis Mills to Brandon Cooks. I think the feet were in. He got the right foot in twice there. Texans win, knocks them out of the number 1 seed, which would be objectively hilarious to me. Get the votes in. D for the Dallas Cowboys, W for the Washington Commies. No surprise here. I see a lot of D's, Chugs, who, of course, is wearing – which Eagles jersey is that again?
This is my Shady McCoy.
Shady McCoy. Of course you're wearing that one there. Of course you are. Checks out very well.
Let's go,
You're both
Birds.
trolls. You're both trolls.
Let's go, Birds.
Jeremy's right. We are cheering for the Cardinals to upset the 49ers, which I would be a bit surprised if that one ended up being the case. It seems unlikely that the Cardinals can upset the 49ers. And to be honest, it also seems unlikely that the Eagles will lose to the Giants. The Giants are starting Davis Webb, the human catapult, which doesn't seem like a good path to winning a bunch of football games.
And Tom, we have a couple super chats coming in.
We do have super chats. Hit those here off the top. A 20-piece and a 2-piece. The 20-piece from Jeffrey Ward. If you would have told me after the Tampa game, this team would be 12-4 going to the final game, considering the bad offseason, losing Dak, and going 4-1 with Cooper Rush, I'd sign that check any day. I think Jeffrey's exactly right. Many others, had written them off after Dak went down, after as bad as they looked in Week 1, where all of our concerns kind of continued to be the case. I think it's a very successful season so far for the Cowboys, but we want playoff success there. So, Jeffrey, I completely agree. Tony Gilbert, $2, says, go Cowboys, F Chugs. You can always type in F Chugs in the comments section. Incomplete end zone pass, by the way.
Oh, God.
I think that's Chris Moore in the corner of the end zone, could not bring it down. Refs say no.
Balls.
Houston fans cheering for Houston like idiots. What you cheer for the loss here, unquestionably. You want the number 1
you want
pick.
the loss.
Want the loss. Right foot. The ball's moving. That's why. Yep, ball was moving.
Incomplete. Let's go.
Dolphins, Jets, 4th and 3. So a field goal try here from Miami. Let's do that. We'll tell you guys about. I want to see what happens here. Tell you guys about. The photo didn't work. That's disappointing. That's fine. We'll get to it here. Here's the super chat menu, folks. Every $5 entry you throw in is or $5 super chat. Yeah, is an entry. You want to add it for me? Yep. Is an entry for our Cowboys beer holder, one of the good metallic ones, giveaway. As Jason Sanders delivers it, Dolphins lead. 18 seconds left. You might be able to hear Will, our Dolphins host, going absolutely nuts.
The Will is going crazy.
$20 is a shot. We brought it back for everyone. The Kami vodka. It's just vodka dyed red. $30 for a beer bong, which I actually didn't bring either way.
Wow.
$50 for tortilla slaps, and $100. Your name forever goes on the Cowboys beer hat of honor. A lot of names on here already. Look at all those stars on there. Keep them coming today. $50, remember to specify if you want to slap me or Jeremy from that standpoint. Get your supers in. Jeffrey Ward, the 20 pieces is for you. There we go. 4th down in the Texans-Colts game. Dolphins on the verge of clinching a playoff spot with a 9-6 win in theory.
Wow.
Bengals up over the Ravens. That would lock in a 3-6 matchup for Cincinnati, as there's they cut it from a shoving contest in the Ravens-Bengals game.
Tom, are you excited about this Bucks-Cowboys
That's
card?
likely the path. Cowboys should be favored in that game on the road.
Yeah.
Should be. No, we've
Going
been down this road many
going
a
up
time.
against Brady, it should be pretty easy.
By the way, those of you wondering, the Bucks benched their starters at basically halftime. I'm rounding there, of course. And the Falcons actually took down Tampa 30-17, so it's 8-9 Tampa Bay, which is kind of crazy there. Jets will bring out the kick from like 10 yards deep in their own end zone, and Braxton Berrios gets to the 30. So we'll keep you guys covered on that game, just because it's fun. It's entertaining stuff going on down the stretch there. Big scrum in the Ravens-Bengals game. I don't know who was involved, but that bodes concerningly. Oh, my God! Texans just completed a Hail Mary! with 50 seconds left on 4th and 20. They are a 2-point try away from taking the lead, or a tie would still keep them in the number 1 seed. I think.
That's incredible.
The Colts defender just missed it. It goes right in. There was one Texans player around 4 Colts. I think that was Jordan Akins makes the catch.
That's amazing.
Unbelievable.
You know what is believable, Tom?
What's that, Jeremy?
Rocket money.
Yes, it is. Now, are you wasting money on subscriptions? 80% of people have subscriptions they've forgotten about. Maybe it's an unused Amazon Prime account, a Hulu account that you're not streaming anymore. Whatever it is, it's this great app that I love using. It helps me keep track of all my spending, all my subscriptions, and it helps cancel for me whatever I don't still want. It's called Rocket Money, formerly known as Truebill. The app shows all your subscriptions in one place and then cancels for you whatever you don't still want. Rocket Money can even find subscriptions you were paying for, or maybe you were double charged for a subscription. To cancel a subscription, all you have to do is press cancel, and Rocket Money takes care of the rest. Get rid of useless subscriptions now with Rocket Money. Go to rocketmoney.com/Cowboys. That's rocketmoney.com/Cowboys. Links in the comment section and the description of today's show. It's rocketmoney.com/Cowboys. We appreciate them sponsoring today's live NFL Week 18
Can't believe the
watch
Texans
party.
just completed that.
Texans completed Hail Mary. So background here, a Houston loss and a Bears win, which is or a Bears loss, which has already happened, knocks Texans out of the number 1 pick spot. They would go to number 2, and Chicago would end up with the number 1 overall pick. We'll come back to that game. By the way, every 10 downloads of Rocket Money, we will do a shot for you guys here today. Jets are running the hook and ladder play. It's back to Joe Flacco at his own 12. Sidearms it to Elijah Moore. Now he's running backwards to his own 1. And he's dancing and throws it forward. Fumble. Dolphins out of the end zone. Safety. What was the spread? What was the spread of that game? Also, how about this one, Jeremy? From Just a King, $100 super chat as the Texans score to knock themselves out of the number 1 overall pick spot. They got the 2-point try. Texans taking themselves out of it.
Oh my God.
I didn't get the stickers. I'll do it later.
I got to see what Harry's doing right now.
Harrison Graham is our Bears host. How about that? Dolphins Jets spread, by the way.
I can't even believe what I'm seeing.
So the spread was minus 3.5 in favor of Miami. That should be a safety to end the football game and give the Dolphins the most outlandish backdoor cover ever. Or one of them, I should say. All right, Just a King. We're going to add your name to the beer helmet here in a little bit. I'm going to start cracking them open, though.
Oh, my. Harry's celebrating.
Harry's number 1 pick to the Bears. How about them apples?
You know you have an amazing franchise whenever the highlight of your
season.
The highlight of your season is the Texans winning.
Texans about to mess up getting the number 1 overall pick.
How did this game get to 32-31? Also, predict the score.
Wow, just absolute
This
chaos.
is an insane week.
Oh,
18.
did Brett just share the reaction? Oh, of Willie Finn's. There we go. There you go. All right, predict the score. Cowboys against the Commies. Thank you, Just a King, for that. So I'm going to chug some beer here in a minute.
Oh, my. Oh, by the way, our MVP so far.
Just a King, just like that. Ooh, there you go, Jeremy. MVP of today's show so far is Just a King.
Now, Just a King was
trying to make sure I do this right.
This was for the beer helmet, right?
Yeah, beer helmet time.
Or the beer? Is that the beer?
Yes.
Hat.
Beer hat of honor. Ah, there we go. Now we're talking. Just trying to make sure this is
Just a King. Hell yeah.
The problem is if anything gets pinched on this, it does not go well. All right, Jeremy, give some shout outs. Run through the super chat. Man, I'm gonna start chugging this beer helmet.
Tom's going to the beer helmet.
Very carefully.
Just a reminder, $5. So actually, I need to. That's a reminder to myself. I got to get my list going.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Do yeah. I know the.
Right, here we go. 3, 2. You guys definitely can't hear me. 3, 2, 1. Chug.
Go, go, go. Let's go, Tom. Let's go, Tom. And just a reminder, every super chat of over $5 gets you into the giveaway. So Jeffrey Ward, you are entered into the Cowboys beer holder giveaway. Also, Justin King, a little bit over $5. He sent in 100. That gets you into the giveaway. At the end of the third quarter, that sound good, Tom?
Yeah.
Into the third quarter, we're going to be drawing for our giveaway. Into the game? Okay. Into the game. Every $5 super chat gets you into that. $20, we got shots. I got some Fire Beezy. Tom has some vodka that he put red dye in.
Vodka shots.
Yeah, Kami vodka. I'm not about that. $30, beer bong. $50 tortilla slap. Obviously, I can slap Tom if you'd like. If you want, for some reason, I guess I can get slapped. I don't know who would want that in the chat.
Yes, who would ever want that?
$100 gets you on the Cowboys beer hat of honor. Did you put Justin King?
I forgot the stickers out there, but I'll do it at halftime and add it.
Yeah,
It'll be fine.
we'll get the stickers.
Yep.
We'll get the stickers.
That's our super chat menu, and right on cue, a $5 one from Aja Pawar. TP and Malik Davis should be the new RB1, RB2. They're not going to do it this year. Next year. Excuse me. Sorry, there's a lot of carbonation. I also spilled some on myself. It was a mess. I would not be surprised if next year the Cowboys took that approach. It would not be surprising in any fashion. I could see them adding another back because
why do we
Davis
have
is
F
cheat
chugs in the
controlled.
comments?
Because everyone says F chugs.
I don't get
it.
it.
It's funny.
Y'all are going to have a nice wild card game against the Bucs. It'll be a great game. Y'all are going to have a great time, going down playing Tom Brady. He's not a great quarterback, so first round. Cowboys have had a lot of playoff success, so should be
I'm just going to ignore Jeremy today and see if that ends up helping things out at all. Thank you for the super chat, Abja Pawar. Appreciate that one there. Let's see here. That's a good question. Let's go this one. You're in charge. The Giants are sitting a lot of their key players, starting Davis Webb, the human catapult in this football game. The Niners are probably going to beat the Cardinals. They're starting something called a David Blau in that game. You're talking third string, fourth string for Arizona. Quarterbacks getting the go today. Up against opponents the Cowboys need to lose to improve their seeding. So what do you want to do? Rest or play? R for rest, P for play. Let me know in the comment section. I am of the mindset, play for at least a half-ish, but you will have someone assigned to pay attention to what is going on in this Eagles-Giants game.
I was just about to ask
You will
that.
have someone.
If it's close, are you keeping the starters in?
Yes, I think you have to at that point. Because I want that home playoff game. They've lost one game at home this year. I was all the way back in week 1. They've been awesome at home.
So you're telling me the Cowboys lost most of their games on the road?
Yes.
And
of the 4, yes.
And their first playoff game will most likely be on the road.
Although their last road playoff win was 1992 season, into the 93 playoffs.
I mean, that's not that far back.
That's not that far back. So play until it's
Tom,
clear what's going to happen.
Let's play a game. How old were you whenever the Cowboys last won a road playoff game?
That would have been in January, so I would have been like 3 months old. Let that sink in. And I'm old now, too.
How crazy was that game?
I don't know. I was probably asleep. Bills, by the way, kneeling it out against the Patriots. Seems like there's 6 seconds left in the Texans-Colts game. Colts are near midfield, Jeremy.
Let's go.
Should be funny there. We will keep you guys covered. We have the scoreboards and everything of this Giants-Eagles game. 3 games going on right now. The Bengals are up by 11. They have the football with 5.5 to play. Indy has the ball at their own 46. 1st and 10. Ironically, all the games are on CBS, strangely enough there. See what Indy does. They drop back. Ellinger hesitates, throws it high, incomplete. That was Sam Ellinger just not being a very good quarterback. So as long as the Colts don't score here, the Chicago Bears will have jumped the Houston Texans to take over.
Lovey, why are you celebrating right now?
He wants to keep his job.
You think it's going to come down to him getting his job? Like, you know what?
He
did win that Week 18 game.
He thinks that. I think he thinks that, yes.
They did win that Week 18 game against the Colts.
That's all I'm saying.
To make sure that we had the number 2 pick.
2nd and 10. Houston's got 4 defenders back deep.
Why?
4 up front and 3 over the middle. It's time to run the hook and ladder play.
If you're a true Texan in this, you're gonna get a
Slinging Sammy uncorks it. End zone. Incomplete. The Texans just cost themselves the number 1 overall pick. Jeremy, thoughts?
So dumb. So dumb. Why do you go for 2 there? Go for, I mean, you don't want to overtly mess up your draft position, but at the same time, like, I hate it.
I tweeted out the Texans are going to cost themselves the number 1 overall pick. And people are responding the Bears aren't going to take a QB. No, but they'll trade it to somebody who will. Like,
Raiders trade up to the number 1 pick. I mean, you could see Raiders. I think just off the top of my head, Tom, teams that could jump Houston right now.
Indy,
Raiders, Carolina Panthers.
Carolina could try to jump up there.
Seahawks.
Seattle, depending on how, especially
They have
if Geno
multiple
loses
picks.
today's. Yeah.
But I mean, Geno's already what, 33?
Detroit could, Atlanta could.
Geno's 33.
Philly, because Jalen Hurts sucks. Sorry, I couldn't resist.
But also, thank you to the Panthers.
Yeah.
Beating the Saints today gives Philly
That's
a better
10.
pick.
That's 10th overall pick right now.
As we get a super
20
chat
piece. Let's
from
go.
Aurelio Ramirez.
Aurelio Ramirez. I think that one's got some extra.
You went kind of
dye.
crazy with the red dye.
That one, look, you could kind of see a little bit like just kind of like not going all the way through. It looked a little weird. Or it's not healthy vodka. Who knows? Shot time. F Chugs as always. Type in F Chugs in the comment section.
I don't even know if you did, if you realized it, Aurelio. You're in our giveaway.
Yes, we are. Every $5 or above super chat. Instead of going just biggest super chat today, we're going every $5 gets you in. Or if you go above 5, it's still just 1 entry. So 20 is still just 1 entry for Aurelio, just King, etc. We got a Cowboys beer holder. I actually have a photo. I can't remember if I moved it over or not, Jeremy. But we do have a photo. Let me check if I moved it over.
Did you move it over, Tom?
I did not. But if you want to get it, we can show it. We do have a Cowboys-themed beer cooler, beer cozy. It's one of the good metallic ones that we'll give away for you guys on today's show. We also got our milestone tracker. Every 1,000 total. Once we get to 1,000 total, Jeremy must take off his Shady McCoy jersey. 500 total. It's a free tortilla slap of Jeremy. Every 100 subs is a shot. Every 10 Rocket Money That's the beer boot from earlier.
Yep.
Every 10 Rocket Money signups is a shot. And every 500 likes, you guessed it, also a shot. So we are at 115 likes. The number entering today's show, Jeremy, I'll check it right now here for that standpoint. We were at 147,275. So every increments of 75. So 375, 475. That'll be a shot. We're at 293 right now. If we get to 150,000 today, Jeremy said he will do a beer boot. And for 500 super chat, you'll do a beer boot too, right? You don't really want to do one though, do you?
So I did back-to-back boots on Raiders last night. It really hurt me. I had to Uber home last night.
Yeah, I don't blame
Let's
you
just
there.
say that.
We got a $5 super chat from Andres Yabarvo. It's my birthday, Tom. Everyone type in HBD for Andres. If the Cowboys win and Chug sings me happy birthday, it will be a perfect day. Jeremy, will you sing happy birthday for Andres Yabarvo?
Of course I'll sing
All right.
him happy birthday.
In the meantime, everyone get your HBDs in the comment section. By the way,
I was saying, one thing that me and Tom were talking about before the game, the Cowboys Report, most subs out of any channel here has yet to get a $500 super chat on the channel.
It's true.
I don't really want to do a boot, but I told Tom I would take down a boot in less than 10 seconds if we got a $500 super chat.
It is impressive what Jeremy can do in terms of putting things in his mouth and swallowing them.
You're disgusting.
I know I am. No, he actually does a fantastic job at beer boots.
Disgusting human.
Thank you, Andres Yabarro. Jeremy, you want to sing happy birthday here?
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Mr. President. Happy birthday to you.
Andrew Zubarvo, not Mr. President. Although that does remind me. I have not seen Mr. President in the live chat yet, but Mr. President was our winner for most comments. He's got mod powers today.
You don't know what movies that's from, do you?
No, what part is it Mr. President from?
You've never seen Wayne's World?
I haven't seen it in years.
Diddly-dee.
Swing. Mr. President does have mod powers today if he shows up, but I have not seen him yet. So he's got mod powers for today. Thank you, Andrew Zubarvo, for that $5 super chat. Next question for you guys. We're about 10-ish minutes away from kickoff here. Make sure you flip over to CBS for everyone else. Do you trust this Cowboys team? This is the pin poll today. Because in theory, it's a new year. It's a new team. There's plenty of turnover. It's not the same team as the other 30 that have not really resulted in the type of results we would like to have from this Cowboys team. So do you trust them? Y for yes, N for no.
Spam that in.
90% voting yes. And maybe I should have specified not so much for today, but for the playoff stretch.
Yeah.
There you go. Brian also says that was Wayne's World 2.
That was
right.
Wayne's World 2.
He's right. Do you trust this team? Y for yes, N for no. I want to trust them, but I've been hurt before. I've been hurt by teams that I thought were very good. And especially in the playoffs where your margin for error gets even smaller, one bad play can drastically change your outcomes because you're playing much better opponents, and you in theory have to go on and play Brady. It gets a little bit dicey out from that standpoint there. So do you trust this team? Y for yes, N for no.
Tom, Jeff wants to know a prize for most comments today.
We did that week 17. Most comments, yes. But that was just week 17. Nothing for this week.
Most comments, you get to...
You get to what?
I'm not going to say it.
All right. Don't be weird. No most comments. That was 1 week special for the bosses upstairs. $5 super chat from the all JK Jace. Chugs could put Riley Reid out of a job with those skills. Who's that, Jeremy?
Huh?
Who's that? Who's he talking about?
I actually haven't been really into fantasy football this year, so I don't know all the players.
Maybe he means Riley Reif, the offensive tackle.
Yeah. Yeah, I did play guard in high school, so maybe you're talking about that.
All right, DC for life. How do we know if you guys are really drinking liquor? You guys can be drinking ginger ale. Prove it. Go Cowboys. I mean, how exactly do we prove it?
I mean,
also, who would drink ginger ale? Like, you would think that would be a little bit like, carbonate if it was.
I'd be
just
bubbles.
not. I mean, there'd be bubbles in there. It's not.
Brett can send you the specs.
Yeah, Brett can send us the receipts.
Specs receipt.
Spend per month on all the alcohol.
Or you could just check out our Rocket Money.
That's true. It's on there too.
All of our.
It's on there too. It is on there. I don't know. Maybe the burping of the beer gives it away, and the eventual slurring of the words kind of helps cue it up there a little bit.
Says I should have picked up Riley on the waiver wire.
You guys are having fun. DC for Life, Meology, a.k.a. Jace, are both in the $5 entry for the Cowboys beer. I'll call it a koozie. I think it's probably the best word for it. Did you move over that photo yet? If not, I can.
Oh, yep.
Yeah, perfect. Meology, a.k.a. Jace, says, look on Chug's face, tell me he knows exactly who Riley Reid is. She is a star, and all of you know who. You need Jesus. I think if anyone needs Jesus here, isn't it Jace for super chatting this? Doesn't this mean you need Jesus there, Jace?
It's not showing up in the...
Oh, really? That's stupid. All right, I'll figure something out. It's fine.
I'll pull that Meology.
Yeah. Thank you, Jace.
I literally have no...
Yeah, who are you talking about? Riley Reif is a left tackle.
Is she? You're saying she's an astronaut?
Maybe an actress of some type?
Hollywood, like Walk of Fame? I don't know.
Yeah, that makes sense. Maybe one of those super old Hollywood people that no one ever knows. Maybe that's what it is. Thank you, Jace, for the $5 super chat. We appreciate that. We are 5 minutes away. You built this one.
F you, Tom.
Don't give me that. You built this one,
You
Jeremy.
put it in there, though.
You put it in there. Who, if you hate the Eagles and or Chugs, like the video for us right now. We are at 173 likes. Every 500 likes is a shot.
Dutchie, I am hurting from yesterday.
We were at 177, and yeah, you were. That's what you told me. You were not feeling the bestest.
That's why I said only for Tom, because he's never gotten a $500 super chat.
It's fair.
If he gets a $500 super chat today, I am going to do a beer boot here on the show, as the Cowboys are running out of the tunnel, going to their own benches. Looks like they brought their own benches.
Oh, they brought the benches again. I think they did. I think they brought the benches again, Jeremy. I'm not sure. Let me check here. Let me check. This is very important information.
Newology, a.k.a. Jace, Jesus has left the chat after what happened after church camp. It wasn't for... Oh. Mewology. Gosh.
And by the way, that is their own benches. No logo this time on them, but they did bring their own benches because, again, Commanders are a poverty organization who can't afford to have working benches along the sidelines for their own team, which, to be honest, is pretty disappointing. I think if you were an NFL franchise to not have your own little option,
chat.
that's just disappointing.
Cowboy season, let's go, Tom. Love the vids. First seed time.
Thank you. I'm getting that photo in there, by the way. I'm gonna figure it out.
Cowboy season, you are entered in our giveaway as well.
Yes, you are. I'm building it right now. I just got to get the photo saved and everything.
Oh, you're good.
Stand by. Thank you, Jace. Thank you, Cowboys. And by the way, all of Jace's $5 super chats count as individual bids. So more fives, the better there. All right, what is your confidence level in today's game for the Dallas Cowboys? Let me know. Scale it from 1 to 10. 1, of course, on the low end, 10 on the high end. The Commanders are going to be playing lots of backups. That appears to be the path they are pursuing. It's going to be Sam Howell in the game at quarterback, which I find interesting.
If it wasn't for Trace, I'd be wearing my Carson Wentz jersey.
Because Jeremy's going to wear his Carson Wentz jersey. Like many things, it's trash because he's also been benched again by the Commanders because Ron Rivera forgot they were in a must-win game. It's very weird there. Jay says, I was trying so hard to get Shugs to that last part. Would have been a God-tier meme clip. He was trying.
For $500, I'll say it.
There you go, Jace. Thank you very much, my friend. The photo's syncing, by the way. It's not there yet.
Sunken.
I can't make it sync. It's being slow because we got 8 streams in the office today.
This is what it was before today.
Yeah, entering today's game, this was your NFL playoff picture. I'll update this on the fly because why not? I'm good at that. The Vikings have won, so they improved to 13-4. We are going to keep them, though, in their current spot because the Niners win would get them the 2 seed.
Did the Bucs lose?
Bucs lost. And not only that, they got blown out is the nicest way I can say that. They kind of forgot to show up a little bit. Pretty poor showing. But, yeah, Bucs are in. Seahawks, Giants, Cowboys, everyone else has yet to play. That is your updated to the moment. Bucs at 8-9, Vikings at 13-4. Remember, Dallas wins, they get at least the 5 with the very lucky 5 seed. Dallas wins, Eagles lose, they get at least the 2 seed. Niners lose 2, they jump to the number 1 seed there. If you guys have not already, please do me a favor and subscribe. We have free Cowboys videos every single day. We're live at least once a week, not including game days. We are the most interactive YouTube channel for the Cowboys out there. More subscribers always means more videos, folks, and it's 100% free. So if you haven't already, please hit that big red button or the black and white from the new version of YouTube and subscribe right now. Another $20 super chat. More Kami vodka shots. Let's go. I don't know how much longer I can look at that damn Eagles jersey, Aurelio says. When will you realize it's Cowboys for life?
Aurelio, just come over to the dark side.
Your fiance has sent me many videos of you cheering for the Cowboys.
Those are fake.
Woo! A little vodka in the morning.
I have never cheered for the Cowboys.
We have the photos to disprove it.
Mm-mm.
All right.
Mm-mm.
We are moments away from kickoff here. Get your votes and who you got. D for Dallas, W for the Commanders.
Zeno, I'd be a little hurt, but I mean that would
sting, honestly.
That would just mean that the Cowboys would lose in the divisional round.
Kevontae Turpin brings it out to open up the football game. Turpin tries to bounce it. He'll get taken down at the 26. And there is a flag on the play. We might be doing push-ups early today, Jeremy. You want to turn down that TV a little bit? Holding on the Cowboys, because of course it is. Push-up time. I didn't catch the number. We'll find out who that was, so I'm sure here in a little bit. But that's one push-up. Remember, folks, every flag is a tiering of push-ups. So first flag is 1 push-up. Second flag is 2. Third is 3, so on and so forth. So Dallas, instead of having the ball in good field position, backed up all the way at their own 10. Elliott the lone back. Dak barks out some signals. That was on Tyler Coyle, by the way. It was a practice squad call-up. Elliott the handoff for a gain of 1. A handoff for 1 yard on first down. Seen that many a time before. It's also a low urgency game for me because, you're probably not going to get the play out the division title anyway. Just stay healthy. 2nd and 9 now from the 11. Another handoff to Elliott. Elliott will get 3, so you're in 3rd and 5.5 now because you're just going to continuously ask your quarterback to bail you out on third downs, which isn't sustainable. 56% third down rate, which is a massive figure since Dak came back. 3rd and a long 5. Prescott barking out signals. The Commanders are showing pressure. 3rd and 3 for the Giants in the Eagles game. Cardinals already up 6-0, by the way. What the hell? Prescott all day, looking left, has reset 3 or 4 times. Over the middle, finds Noah Brown. He picks up 10. The Commanders brought 3, and it was all day for Prescott in the pocket. They had Chase Young in coverage because that's something that good football teams like to do. Eagles in the all black. Those do go hard. By the way, 77-yard touchdown pass from David Blau to A.J. Green to open up the Cardinals-Niners game. Wow.
So, I'm not gonna say he predicted it correctly. Obviously, first game or like
Prescott
first play of the game.
Under pressure is just gonna throw it away, incomplete. Ooh. That was a good one to catch by somebody on the sideline. Did you see that? That's one of the random Commanders. Stafford just pulled it in one-handed.
Petey did predict a Cardinals victory today.
3-yard pass to Pharaoh Cooper. 77-yard bomb to A.J. Green.
Eagles 3 and out. The Giants to start the game. Their offense is coming out. Jalen Hurts back in his first game after
Curious
being
how he
injured.
throws. Cowboys like to run it a lot on 2nd and 10, but they go orbit motion, reverse to Pollard. Pollard is going to cut it up, and he's going to get 5, maybe 5.5. They ran that little, put him in motion, out wide to the right, then reversed him around. So a good gain on 2nd down. One of the better runs the Cowboys have had in the last game. They had 2 runs over 6 yards last week. 3rd and 5. So another 3rd down for Dallas. You're not going to convert all of these. You're at 56%, which is the best mark in the NFL since your quarterback came back. But that's asking for a lot. T.Y. Hilton in motion. Prescott in the shotgun. It's a draw to Pollard, and Pollard gets 3 yards as A.J. Brown gets loose in the Eagles game down to the 30.
40-yard pass. Jalen Hurts, A.J. Brown to start the game. Let's
3rd and 5 draw.
Cowboys going to be punting it.
Yeah, they're not trying that hard. That's what that tells me. When you run 3rd and 5 draw,
let's go.
Like, that's just...
Let's go.
They're not trying that hard. It's fine. So Brian Anger on for the punt.
I love it.
He muffs the punt. Anger is going to go down at his own 17-yard line. He just dropped it. That is all on Brian Anger. So Commanders take over deep in Dallas territory. The snap is fine. Anger just drops it. He just he just dropped the punt snap, I guess. Tried to get away with it, could not. Taken down deep in his own territory.
Andres Yabarbo with the $2 super chat.
Eagles now inside the 16. I think that was Quez Watkins. So 1st and 10,
Thank you,
Cowboys.
Andres.
Obviously screens a bit more often than
I
normally is,
appreciate
folks.
that, Andres.
Sam Howell, they actually gave him not a great spot, their own 20, or the Cowboys 20. Howell hands it off up the middle, a gain of 3, maybe 4. That's Jonathan Williams. No Brian Robinson, no Antonio Gibson today.
Ooh, not a good throw by it.
Yeah, that that pass from Hurts was a little light.
If the cornerback was
That's
paying
like the one
attention-
thing I'm watching of like, what does his arm strength look like? I think the only thing that matters really for Philly. 2nd and, it's a long 6. A full 6 for Sam Howell in the shotgun. He drops back over the middle, caught wide open, Terry McLaurin. Touchdown Commanders. Turns out Terry McLaurin on Damone Clark's a bad matchup. That's not a very good matchup for the Cowboys.
Wow.
That was too easy for Washington. They brought McLaurin on a drag from the slot. They're in zone, it looks like here. So Damone Clark ends up having to cover McLaurin. I don't know what he's doing. Damone Clark just gets caught flat-footed, and that's not going to work against the tight end, whoever. Duncan! I left the tortillas in the fridge. A $50 super chat as the extra point is up and good. So I'm not blaming the Cowboys defense for that one. That's on the punter. Brian Anger, a fine snap, drops it.
3rd and 8 for the Eagles in the red zone.
Hurts. Throw it away.
Out of bounds.
All right. Field goal unit coming out here for Philadelphia. That's a 0-0 game.
I really wish you would have gotten if you're Hurts, you cannot take any hits this game.
Yeah, just throw it away. Do not do anything there. Like
it's not worth you trying to play hero ball. Not worth it.
Yeah.
Duncan.
$50. He says, F-Chug, smack him with at least 2 tortillas. Let's go Cowboys. $20, Duncan says, for every touchdown. I will have Jeremy go get the tortillas. I forgot to grab them out of the fridge, but we got a whole fresh batch of them there. And Q Credo, a $10 super chat as well. He's our Bears fan. Number 1 overall pick, Bears for life. Bear the fluck down. Clever way to get around the censorship from YouTube there. Get your votes in for you got DAL for the Cowboys, WAS for the Commies. The slap of Jeremy coming up here momentarily. I have not seen it. I'd say go get the tortillas first and you just come back. They haven't kicked it yet. So a 2-play, 20-yard scoring drive out of the Commanders, thanks to a muffed field goal or muffed punt by Brian Anger. The Cowboys ran the ball on 3rd and 5, which was a choice that makes you think, okay, they're not going to try that hard. 3rd and 5, you're not running the football to take it out of your quarterback's hands. Doesn't really make sense if you're trying to win games. I feel like this is already a game that they're not trying that hard. You had Damone Clark in zone coverage on Terry McLaurin. That play call alone was like, I don't really understand that one at all. Field goal, by the way, was good in the Eagles-Giants game, so 3-0 there. We're getting low on the tortillas, bud. We got a fresh batch, though. Don't worry. All right. Ooh, these are nice and these are firm and cold. Look at that. 7-0. Cowboys trail the Commanders. This is producer Jeremy Chugs. Oh, I'm not actually on screen there. Hey, a big super chat. You were waiting for it up here. You're smart. You're smart. When they're fresh and cold, they don't fall apart there. Thank you, Jeremy. Thank you, Duncan, for the super chat. You can always type in F-Chugs in the comment section. Yeah, 3rd and 5 opening play call. Doesn't feel like it, or 3rd and 5 draw play, Jeremy. Doesn't feel like a team that is win at all costs today. That's not what that play call. And if that is their game plan for the playoffs, I'm going to be worried. But that's just me.
My ear's ringing a little bit, Tom.
Good, I like it. Feel you some pain there. Giants trail 3-0.
I got a
Field goal was good. A little pop.
I got to pop my ear.
There you go. Good, I like it.
Oh my gosh.
So they just ran a simple little drag route for McLaurin, and Damone Clark gets caught napping. Donovan Wilson is kind of gets caught in the robber spot, and that's easy for Terry McLaurin. You're not going to find an easier touchdown throw if you're Sam Howell.
And the Eagles
They got the field goal.
They do get the field goal.
Add the L3 scoreboard if you can. There you go. 1st and 10. Prescott play action over the middle, dropped by T.Y. Hilton. T.Y. knew it's on him too. And immediately puts his hand up and goes, "That's on me." That was going to be a 1st down conversion, but Hilton does not bring it in. So it's 2nd and 10 now. They went to T.Y., could not bring it in. 2 tight end package. Schultz will come in line here. 5-man front for Washington. 2 receivers right, 2 tight ends left. Prescott, handoff to Pollard. Tyron Smith blocks nobody. Pollard does a good job to get 2 yards on that one.
You know, Pollard.
Maybe 3.
Pollard's dad has a barbecue place in Memphis.
That's right, I remember that. He does.
They were highlighting it before the game.
I remember that.
Got to open one up in Dallas.
Pollard, by the way, is now a couple yards away from getting to the 1,000-yard mark. He needs 4 more. 3rd and 7. I guess there's I guess he's 1 yard. Oh, they just added the number. So yeah, now he's 1 yard away. Sorry, I missed that one of the handoffs in the stat sheet. 3rd and 7. Commanders showing a 4-man pressure. No. 3rd and 7 from the 28. Prescott drops back under duress, rolling left, spinning away, and is going to go down, take a sack. Nothing open. Big loss there for Dallas as the offense looks all disjointed early on.
These
Too much time.
My Cowboys.
That is a coverage sack. That is not on the offensive line at all. But you didn't throw the interception that time.
Dak's done a lot of that this season.
He has done a lot of it. They're going to give the sack to Ife Obada, I believe.
Chris Duros. Jeremy, you are a suck.
You are suck. Anger holds on to that snap this time around. Punts away. Dax Milne with some space, and then will get taken down at the 38. So that is where the Commanders will take over. A slow start for Dallas because they're wearing the silver pants against the navy tops. That's why. Those never look good. Looks like Giants just went 3 and out or close to it again, Jeremy. What happened there?
Yep, 3 and out by the Giants again.
All right, shout out your city in the comment section.
Crazy that Davis Webb's not having a breakout game.
I know, right? How did that one happen?
You know, last game of the season, not starting at all. You know, he's not reliable.
Davis Webb? I mean,
you know, it is reliable.
Rocket Money.
Rocket Money.
Now,
that's what's reliable.
If you're like me or Jeremy, you've probably forgotten a subscription at some point. Then you're trying to log in, remember your password, figure out what it is, doing the 2-factor authentication, or having to confirm you're not a robot, all just to cancel something you don't want to pay money for anymore. This app shows all your subscriptions in one place and then cancels for you whatever you don't still want. Rocket Money can even find subscriptions you know you're paying for. Maybe you were double charged for a subscription. To cancel a subscription on Rocket Money, just press cancel. That is it. No logging in or hitting forgot password, whatever. They've got you covered. Use Rocket Money today to cancel any unwanted subscriptions at rocketmoney.com/Cowboys. Get rid of those useless subscriptions today. It's rocketmoney.com/Cowboys. Could save you hundreds per year. It's rocketmoney.com/Cowboys. Links in the comment section and the description of today's video. In the meantime, spam your city for me in the comment section. Bakersfield, Lufkin, Texas, Georgetown, Texas, Lufkin, it's a loofah. Toronto, Chandler, Arizona, Roanoke, Colorado City, Arizona. Did not know that existed, by the way. Frisco, Texas, get it right. Or Freedom Fry, Texas. Baton Rouge, Alberta, Canada, Goodyear, Arizona, The Colony, Starkville, Milford, Cedar Park, Iowa, Thackerville, Oklahoma, Navajo Nation, Arizona, Marion, Alabama, Milford, PA, San Antonio,
Houston, Texas,
Raekwon, Yakima, Gainesville, Lancaster, Minot, North Dakota, Atlanta, Georgia, Three Rivers, Michigan, Sweden, Waco, East Dallas, Coos Bay, Chico, California. Oxnard, but that's fun for you in the offseason or the preseason. Huntington Beach, Waco,
Waco.
Baton Rouge, Waco, I believe it is
Also,
pronounced.
update in this Niners game. Niners have taken the lead after
Just like that.
the Cardinals missed the extra point after their touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, 21-yard touchdown from Brock Purdy. They make their extra point. It's 7-6.
That's pretty easy to do there. Pretty easy there. So Commanders take back over at their own 38-yard line. Play action, boot right, Tank giving chase. Howell will throw it away, incomplete.
Roughing the passer.
2nd and 10 for
Roughing the
Washington.
That's a roughing the passer.
Oh, here is the Niners play, by the way. It was just a screen to Christian McCaffrey, and wow. Cuts it back one time and falls in the end zone. A lot of space on that screen. A lot of space. Cowboys cannot run that play. Their timing never works.
Jack Mehoff from North Korea.
There you go. There you go. He got Jeremy. Everyone type it well. 2nd and 10 for the Commanders. Howell, handoff to Williams. Williams is going to fall forward. Nice running. He's going to get 5, maybe 6. Anthony Barr will get credit for the tackle. But an issue I've noticed this year, Neville Gallimore is in the one technique role there. He's 2 yards downfield. He's not staying flat to the line of scrimmage.
Micah, I can only rush the passer Parsons in on that tackle after 6 yards.
3rd down. Type in stop for me. Get those stops in. Hurts just slid down short of the marker on 2nd and 1. That's weird. Maybe a whistle blew it dead, not sure. Cowboys showing pressure. Kearse goes motion out. They bring 5 off the right. Howell throws, dropped by McLaurin. Wow, he had some room to run too.
Wow.
Now, Daron Bland might have made the tackle, but it would have been a 1st down at minimum. They ran the drag, a little mesh basically, and McLaurin just dropped it. Howell hit just after he let go of it, and hit is a nice word of saying touched. And McLaurin just dropped it.
Eagles convert on a 3rd and 2.
Yeah,
they're driving.
They're past their 30 now as Tressway, the Pro Bowl punter, on to kick it off to the Pro Bowl returner in Cavante Turpin. Tressway's the lefty, adds some different spin to it. Fair catch by Turpin, and he fumbles it again, and the Commanders recover. 2 massive special teams gaffes.
Wow. A
muffed punt, and the 2nd time this year, Turpin bounced right off his helmet, right into the arms of, I think, is that Derek Forrest? No, it's Christian Holmes.
Literally right into his arms.
I mean, the Commanders now have had 3 possessions. 2 of them are going to be inside the Rocket Money red zone. Thank God this isn't a playoff game. I'd be in shambles if this game mattered. I'd be in shambles.
Imagine.
That's just doink right there.
Imagine the Eagles lose today and the Cowboys also lose.
I know, right? Could you imagine? I think McCarthy wanted kick-catch interference, but there wasn't any. Like, he had space.
Eagles running a very vanilla offense today. I
think all these teams playing, the Niners, the Cowboys, the Eagles, they're all going to be playing very vanilla today, which I think just makes sense. Why put stuff on tape?
Another super chat coming in from Josh McBride.
$2, Tom. Are you the longest tenured employee at Chat Sports? Beyond the CEO and the COO, yes, I am. Yes, I am. Yeah. I'm honestly not sure what Mike is arguing. Like, I think he wanted kick-catch interference, but, like, that's not kick-catch interference. There's enough space.
Wow!
A.J. Brown doing
Deep
A.J. Brown things.
A.J. Brown. Jalen Hurts just lost it up. One-on-one, A.J. Brown. It's a little underthrown. He comes back to it. It's going to be about a 35-yard gain on Darnay
Might have been more
Holmes.
than that. Yeah, A.J. Brown. Oh, no, that's actually Rodarius Williams.
It's Rodarius Williams.
That's the other Williams in the NFL. Eagles, I wonder if they thought that was incomplete because Eagles going tempo here. That's a gain of 4 or 5. Also, again, on Rodarius Williams. Dallas Cowboys throwing a stiff arm. Another special teams miscue there for the Cowboys. It's not what you're looking for there. Get the Fs in there.
Dallas,
hey,
Belka.
At least it's not a playoff game. That's all I know. Dallas Belka, $1 super chat. Thank you. We are 100 likes away from a shot every 500 likes.
Maybe
we
the Cowboys aren't winning because you haven't liked the video. I'm just saying.
That's a good track record. We have the data to prove
I'm
it.
just saying. Only 400 likes, over 3,400 people watching.
Miles Sanders gets the first down there inside the red zone there. So two muffed punts. One on your punter, the other on your punt returner, as the Commanders are going to take over very deep in Cowboys territory.
No way McCarthy smashed a
watermelon. No watermelon smashings here. No watermelon smashings.
They're not in season. That's the problem.
That's the issue. That's the issue.
It's more of a summer, beginning of fall fruit.
So Eagles from the 17. Sanders, the handoff, makes a man miss and gets to the 12. He almost busted that. So Anger muffs the snap, I'll call it, on a punt. The Commanders take over at the 20. And then Kevontae Turpin muffs the punt, and the Commanders take over at the 15.
I think that was your fault. You, right before, said left-footed punter has a weird spin
Different spin. Different spin, I agree. Chris B says, even though this game doesn't really matter, I still find myself getting pissed at these mistakes like this next weekend. It's good night. He's right. I am not as mad, nearly as mad as I would be if this game mattered. It does not as much. Now, maybe you end up hurting yourself and costing yourself a playoff home game, but kind of feel like it's going to be Philly that wins against the Giants. Play like this against Tampa, you're going home. You can't have 2 turnovers from your special teams in the first half of a quarter.
Also, Chris B., you're entered into our giveaway.
So is Brett Babcock. 1st and 10 from the 15. Sam Howell, handoff right. Williams cuts it back. He's going to get 3. I can put him down 2. Not a great spot, honestly.
Thank you, Brent.
So Jonathan Williams, and yes, thank you, Brent. I appreciate that. Iowa shot for 500 likes. Let's do it. 2nd and 8. Eagles up 3-0, but they are in the red zone.
Brent, you put the Bab and Babcock.
Cheers.
No response, Tom.
2nd and 8.
He's locked in.
From the 13. I am locked in. They're going to motion Samuel. Handoff to Williams. Gets tackled. Will gain about 2.
It's going to be 3rd down.
I think that was Dorance Armstrong tried hard, rip that out. It's 3rd down.
Cowboys.
Type in stop.
It's 3rd down. Type in your stop.
I love Dwayne Jackson's super chat. Is it too stop doing Cowboys things? It's a very Cowboy thing to have 2 special teams turnovers. Like, that does not happen.
Eagles score a touchdown.
Touchdown. Was that Boston Scott? All right, 10-point lead for the Eagles. No false start. Parsons gets ripped down. No flag. Howell is going to take a sack. I'm really not sure what more they want as Parsons ends up making the play. I'm not sure what more they want to call a holding on Micah there for. Parsons a little slow to get up. Keep an eye on Micah there. I mean, that's about as textbook as it comes for a hold. Micah still gets at least half the sack there. I think he might have got hit in the you-know-what a little bit.
Ooh, Micah really trying to strip that ball.
He was going for it. He also got ripped down like this. I don't know how that's not a hold.
And Commanders are setting up for a field goal.
So Joey Slye, the former Panther kicker, is no good. Hooked it from 31.
Wow.
Special teams optional today, apparently. LOL. Special teams optional.
Wow.
I said this last week, Jeremy, too. This feels like a preseason game again, doesn't it? That's what it feels like. Shanked field goal, a muff punt, a botched snap on a punt. Commanders got the ball at the 15 and got 0 on that one there.
That's wild.
Chris, is it too cold in there or what? We actually have fans going. It's actually too hot otherwise. It would be very hot in here. Thank you, Chris. You're now entered for the $5 beer koozie giveaway. Dwayne Jackson, stop doing Cowboys things. What is more on brand? 2, you guys can answer 2. You can type D or W. 2 botched special teams plays into turnovers by the Cowboys, or the Commanders shanking a 31-yard field goal. Which is more on brand for that respective team?
I'm going to go Commanders.
You want to go Commanders? I think I would too. There you go. Dallas Belka, thank you for the $1 super chat. And then Depressed Cowboys fan, there is a reason my name is this. Like,
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You know what? Let's get the good vibes going again today, guys. Let's get them going. What's going to happen on this drive?
Touchdown, field goal, turnover, or punt.
No way it's a turnover.
You've actually, technically speaking, both drives, well, let me put it this way. You've had 2 drives and two turnovers. You never got the third drive. So, there you go. 2 drives, 2 turnovers. So you're saying it's not going to be a turnover.
Yeah.
2 punts, too.
No way they turn the ball over again. There is absolutely no way that happens.
Yes. Touchdown, field goal, turnover, or punt. $2 super chat, sports questions answered. Yes, username checks out. What's your take on Dak? I think the quarterback who's come back and averaged 35.5 points per game and is the number 1 third down offense with him at the helm, and it's been predominantly through the passing game because your ground offense has been terrible, and the 2 losses you've had with him have been in overtime when you scored 30-plus points or 20-plus points.
Quickly.
Let's bring a quarterback.
Our
That's
super
my
chat
thought.
menu, $5 to enter the giveaway, $20 for a shot, $30 for a beer bong, $50 you can slap me or Tom. You can slap Tom if you want.
Up to you guys.
$100 you get on the Cowboys beer hat of honor. $1,000 in total. I'm taking this amazing Shady McCoy jersey off.
There you go.
$500 total, which we're only 200 away. It's free slap. Every 100 subs is a shot. Every 10 Rocket Money downloads is a shot.
Sir. 500 likes, a shot as well. $5 from Beat You Up. These people can bend over and back in the playoffs. Feels that way. Prescott, quick pass to Ferguson, who gets 4 on first down. Dallas Belka, Dougie playing Super Mario Kart on the Wii. I like that one. That was the $5 from Beat You Up. Andres Yabarvo, I like his super chat too. As I'm watching, I can hear the Benny Hill song in my head. Oh, does it go? 2nd and 6. They're going to motion Schultz in line.
Beat you up. You're entering in our giveaway.
Toss to Elliott, who almost fumbles it and will lose a yard. Was maybe a touch behind Elliott. He kind of pinned it here a little bit. It forced him enough to slow down and reset. And he just kind of got it pinned on his helmet a bit more than he wanted to.
These are the Cowboys.
And he kind of bobbled at the front. Not the perfect placement.
These are the Cowboys that I love.
3rd and 6 now from their own 25. A lot of big field position differences so far today. Prescott steps up, avoids the pressure, pumps, wants to go downfield to Gallup. He's going to scramble. He's going to get 2 yards. See, that one's a little bit on Gallup. He's running a drag. He's short of the first down marker. So Dak wants him to go downfield to be at the first down marker. So another 3 and out for your Cowboys offense.
As the Giants 3rd and 6. Eagles bring a blitz, and the Giants are going to pick it up.
That Hodgins, he's wide open.
Yep.
So Anger on for the punt again. Hopefully he doesn't botch this snap. A little high on the snap, brought in. Anger's away up the right side. Fair catch, fumbled, and Milne recovers that one. So, it's been a sloppy game. Sloppy game.
Sloppy top.
Christopher Shade said Cowboys choking as usual. If this were the playoff game, I would agree. But you're also being very vanilla across the board, and this game doesn't matter that much. So if this were like win the division game, or if you were win and improve your seeding no matter what, I think that'd be a different conversation. But
if only
this game doesn't matter that much.
If only the Cowboys didn't lose to the Jaguars.
Yeah, like that's them choking. They choked that game away. Like I'm not really. I understand like the mindset of not playing well induces some more concern, but I'm not as worried about it because this game doesn't mean that much. Like it's kind of like the Titans game last week. Like that was almost a late hit. You're not going to call it on the Eagles. Oh, there it is. Very late flag. It's kind of a bit of a lose-lose. Like if you win handily, you just did what you were supposed to do.
Yeah.
If you don't, well then you're a fraud. So like there's really no in between there. in the end, I'm kind of already in the playoff mindset. Like this game, if you win by 30, cool. But it doesn't matter if you lose next week. If you lose by 30, it doesn't matter if you win next week.
Eagles up 10-0. Got to ask, what are you doing at this point?
I'll leave them out there for another quarter. But, I mean, they ran the ball on 3rd and 5, which was like the biggest subtle white flag. We're not going to try that hard. Like, that's what that told me. Yeah. Like, because to take the ball out of the offense's hands, what's worked well for them of passing,
should the Cowboys
was really weird.
Should the Cowboys sign Derek Carr?
Well, he's not a free agent.
I mean, once he gets released.
He's not going to get released until after the season ends.
I'm saying for next season.
No, why would I get worse at quarterback? Jeremy's a good troll.
Might get better.
Giants are marching. That's Matt Breida, I believe, is going to get 2 yards. They're now inside the 30.
After the 15-yard
yeah.
unsportsmanlike conduct penalty.
So a lot of sloppy play so far. Missed field goal by the Commanders. They muffed a punt, recovered it. Cowboys muffed a punt, did not recover it. They dropped the punt. And about 10 minutes into the game, it's a 7-0 lead for the Washington Commanders, who once again have great field position. To put this in perspective, one of the more startling differences you'll come across in terms of like field position battles, Cowboys began the ball at their own 10, at their own 25, and their own 21. The Commanders at the Cowboys 15, at their own 38, at the Cowboys 20, and now at their own 33.
Could you imagine if the Eagles, Niners, and Cowboys
all
were to
lost
lose today?
It'd be objectively funny, but also very sad. Play action for Howell. He's got all day. Checks it down to Jaret Patterson, who stays in bounds and gets 4 yards. Dallas flag on the play, by the way. Dallas Belka says, "Oh, sheet, Dougie got attacked by a gorilla." I don't know what we're talking about, but it's fun. Keep it going, Dallas. Holding on the defense. That's 2 push-ups. Sloppy.
Straight sloppy toppy by the Cowboys on that one.
Could have your wild card matchup against teams who both lost. Field goal unit on for the Giants. So free first down. The flag was thrown for defensive holding.
Everybody type flags.
Type flags. They called it on Trevon Diggs, by the way. 5-man front for Dallas. Reverse handoff to the tight end, and they're going to get maybe a yard, if that. Logan Thomas. Or no, that's actually not Logan Thomas. That's Amari Rodgers handoff? What happened?
Giants went for a fake.
They went for a fake and they didn't get it?
No.
Why are you wasting the fake in this game?
I don't know. Wow.
All right, second and they're going to say 8, which does not make sense. He did not get 2 yards. It's got to be more like 9.
Forward progress.
They gave him a very generous spot, but whatever. Or maybe the initial marker was wrong. Play clock down to 3. Play action screen to Samuel. He gets rocked by Daron Bland. They lose 3. And there's a flag on the play.
Offsides.
What's the flag for?
Offsides on the defense. I saw it.
Official expecting ineligible man downfield on the Commanders. Decline that. 3rd down. Type in stop a $10 super chat from Sports Questions Answered. I have Dallas because they might be sloppy right now because I think Commanders are too, but the Commanders could think that they're up, so it gives them so if they give up, that's my take. I think in the end the Commanders don't have much to play for. Maybe Ron Rivera's job. Potentially, which I don't think they fire him because they need stability.
They could still be in the playoff hunt, according to
Ron
Rivera.
He did not know that, which is pretty embarrassing.
All right, Cowboys fans, it's 3rd down.
3rd and it's like 13. Fox having a tough go with the down and distance here. Cowboys bring pressure. Clark gets free. Deep shot. Incomplete. Trayvon Mullen in coverage and a flag comes out.
Tom, you're going to be having some
sick
biceps by the end of the day.
3 push-ups. Mullen on McLaurin. Mullen never got his head around. I hate that. It's also the right call because he never got his head around. It's also underthrown. It rewards the bad pass, but if he turns his head around, it's a pick. So that's 3 more push-ups there.
Oh, awesome. Hey, we appreciate that, sports. Questions answered.
Got the flag out.
Said, doesn't have anything to say.
Oh, thank you. It's a shot. Let's go.
I'll drink to that.
1st and 10 Commanders. Interesting to see Mullen get some work at corner. Handoff to Patterson, who's going to get 5. He's running hard today.
Tom, can we agree on this, though?
Cheers.
NFL, it should not be a spot foul for
I think
pass interference. 15 yards.
15 yards. I do think it would be very tough to figure out how you rule it this way. If the receiver has to stop or like slow down, maybe that's your 15-yarder. And if he doesn't, it's spot foul.
I just think it should be 15 yards in general. Here's the replay of this. Was it a fake?
Play action for Howell. He's going to keep it wide open. Spaces, slides down at the 22.
Yep.
It was a fake. It was just a bad fake. Jeez.
The Eagles sniffed it out. They covered the tight end that went out. Sam Howell with the nice read.
Yeah, that was a design play action, and there's no spy for Howell. The edge crashed in. Take it and run.
Wow.
1st and 10.
This game.
Eagles marching, I assume?
Yep, 49ers up 7-6 still in that game.
Commanders ball the 24. Play action. Parsons almost gets home. Sam Williams does. He goes down. And there's an injured Cowboy defender. I think that's Carlos Watkins, which would be a significant loss. He's done a good job for them since being the midseason practice squad call-up.
Do you know about that Bobby Belt bet with Zach?
By the way, Carlos Watkins got hit in the dick. That's why he's down. No. What is the bet?
Zach needs 3 sacks by Micah in this game, or else he has to shave his beard.
I don't know if he's going to get there.
Yeah.
I'm curious. I'm going to look to see how they scored the first one. Let me check here.
Who?
The first sack. They've given Micah a half sack. So they gave him and Dorance Armstrong a half sack. Sam Williams got the last one there.
Reefa Rossman.
Type in sack.
Reefa Rossman, chill out, man.
Dallas Belka, I'm going to beat my sheet if they don't score. I really don't know what he's talking about, but he's having fun, and I respect it. So, Mr. President, by the way, is in the comments section. Mr. President, you were named our Week 17 comment winner, so please be reasonable. Don't make us regret it, but you do have mod powers today, as you can see by a little, I don't know what it is, a little wrench emoji, yeah.
Tom is obviously not a guy's guy, doesn't know what a wrench is.
Sam Williams just nut punched Carlos Watkins. There's no way around it. Like, Sam's coming around with the arm and Watkins coming this way.
Falcon.
Right, and that's why you wear a cup, kids.
Falcon punch.
2nd and 13. Handoff to Patterson. Cuts it up. He gets 14 on that
First
one.
Down.
A nice running there by Jaret Patterson.
Wow.
It's a preseason game, folks. Quite literally it is. The Commanders are playing their preseason squad. Cowboys gave Trayvon Mullen a bunch of reps too. Just a little stretch handoff. One read and cut. Or one cut and go. In the red zone, handoff again to Williams. Williams is going to get 2 yards there.
If Howell pulls that, that's a tutty.
Yeah. Cowboys don't stop the read option very well. 2nd down, we're inside the Rocket Money red zone. RocketMoney.com/Cowboys. Keep track of your expenses. Avoid paying unwanted subscriptions today at RocketMoney.com/Cowboys.
The link is going to be conveniently in the comments for you guys.
It's in the description, too, if you ever need to just go find it.
Yeah.
2nd and 8.
You can just click on this bad boy if you want. Reminder,
Howell in the pistol.
Every 10 downloads is a shot. We're at about 6 so far, Tom.
Dotson in motion. I wouldn't be surprised if they went to him, but it's a handoff here to Williams, who's going to get nothing. Final play of the first quarter. 3rd and about 7 coming up here for Dallas, or for the Commanders, in Cowboys territory once again.
Just a reminder, every 10 downloads is a shot. Got about 6 so far.
Elsewhere around the NFL, the Eagles lead the Giants 10-0. The Niners lead the Cardinals 7-6. Again, I think you get to halftime, then maybe make some calls on what you're going to do with your unit there. And hey, why not make Cooper rush hour down the stretch?
And you know what?
What's up? Want to do it? End of the first quarter?
I want to get a little bit.
Let's ride.
I want to get a little crazy. Let's go a shot clock. Every $10, I'm taking shots.
There you go. You're going to do it.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Every $10 super chat, we'll make Jeremy do a shot.
I'm going to show you Cowboys fans how to drink.
You're going to show them? All right. Every $10 super chat that comes in is a shot for producer Jeremy. That's half off the normal price tag.
$20, 2 shots.
20 for 2. I also forgot to mention the Rams and Seahawks are tied up at 6-6 at this point.
Wow.
Get those $10 super chats in. This deal is only available until the game resumes. So we got about 2 minutes, give or take the delay on YouTube and the start and whatnot there. Get your $10 super chats in.
Or $10 or if we get enough F chugs in the comments,
you'll do one?
If we get 300 F chugs in there, I'll do it. Oh, of course.
You'll do one just come in? Oh, I'm behind. Yeah. Duncan, 39. Here's 2. 2 shots for Jeremy. Thank you, Duncan. I appreciate that, my friend. 2 fireball shots for producer Jeremy. You can always, of course, type in F chugs in the comments section.
Shout out to Mark for the Hawaii shot glasses.
Yes, thank you, Mark. If you're watching, appreciate that, my friend. I'll see all these F chugs. Even Mr. President's getting on board with it. Thank you, Mr. President. Every $10 super chat right now is a shot for producer Jeremy. As it is the end of the first quarter, it is 7-0 Commanders versus the Cowboys. On this drive, by the way, the Commanders have, there's one from some giraffe, $10. The Cowboys have, the Commanders have 25 yards, 30 yards, half the yards on this drive.
Tom, I think you should read this one.
Have come via penalties. Some giraffe, silly chugs. Cowboys fans know how to drink. How else do we drown the pain? He's not wrong. There you go. Davis Webb threw a duck behind Isaiah Hodgins on 3rd down.
Nice.
3rd and 6, type in stop. Third and 6. The game's not resumed yet. You got time. As there's a flag on the punt return that gets him to midfield. Who's the return man for Philly? Is that Britton Covey?
Yes.
Nice. He's a fun player.
He got stopped earlier this year because they didn't believe he was on the team.
He doesn't look like it. 3rd and 6 from the 9.
What do you mean by that?
Got to get to the 2. It's really a 7. Howell under duress, rolling, throws. McLaurin gets it right at the marker.
That's a first.
Again, you've got linebackers on Terry McLaurin. I just don't get it. And a really bad spot by the officials.
Did they not give it to him?
They did not. I thought he got that first down. Let's watch the replay here. He's right there. We'll count J-Buzz, too. Chug shaves his head bald if Dallas beats Philly in the playoffs.
Deal.
Yeah, this should be challenged.
You know what, J-Buzz? I'll do that if we get a $500 super chat.
I will say they have respotted the ball already. They've made the right call. It's a first down. That's the correct call. Trayvon Mullen is basically starting today for Dallas, so keep that in mind. He's out there, not Nahshon Wright.
Ooh.
Handoff to Patterson. He loses yards there. Actually, Jonathan Williams loses 2. Thank you, some giraffe, J-Buzz, and Duncan for your super chats here.
Commitment to inebriation.
2nd and goal.
Let's go, commies. Dun, 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 dun.
2nd and goal. Howell in the shotgun from the 5. I bet they run mesh again.
They're loving that mesh.
That's their go-to play. Play action.
That should have been a false start.
Howell, end zone, picked off. Daron Bland. Malik Hooker, the interception. There it is. It's just a bad throw by Sam Howell.
I don't know what he saw.
Again, this is a preseason game, folks. Let's call it what it is. How play action.
Dude,
I guess he just never saw Sam Howell or Malik Hooker. Malik Hooker, Trevon Diggs almost stole it away from Hooker, and you see Diggs kind of like, oh wait, he's got the ball. Like Daron Bland would have picked it off too. It was behind.
Wow.
That's just a bad throw from Sam Howell. There's no way around it there. Defense actually played really well today. Like my concerns overall this Cowboys team going in were like, hey, can you run the football a bit better? What happens if your third down efficiency dips, which has been the case so far today?
Dude,
Can the defense do better? They've done a good job.
The ability to hold Sam Howell to 7 points.
Hey, the expectations are low, but they're still getting there. 97 wishes. It's a $10. How about I do this one, Jeremy? That is it, though, for the $10 special on Supers. You want to read it off here?
Chugs, if the Cowboys win the Super Bowl this year, you have to get a Cowboys star cut in your hair and dyed blue. Drink up. I mean, he did put it to me.
All right, I'll say this one because we are 150 likes away from another shot. So let's get there. Like the video right now. If we get to 1,000 before the game comes back.
If this was an Eagles stream, we'd be at 2,000 likes right now. That's all I'm saying.
Would you, though?
We would.
What's the Eagles stream at right now?
Well, I'm not on there.
Oh, okay, you're not on there. I see how it is. What's going on in that Eagles game, by the way, Jeremy?
It's 10-0 right now. Eagles have the ball.
Where at?
I didn't see where they spotted it. I think it was.
Looks like the 40, basically.
Yeah, it was a holding or like a block in the back on the Eagles on that punt return.
That's
yeah,
nice.
They have it on. Oh wow, maybe it was on the.
Well,
on
I'm looking. I think they just got a nice play. It was on Landon Collins. How about that? Offensive holding on the kickoff team. I cannot tell you the last time I saw that happen. Maybe I'd say throw up the L3 scoreboard there too.
That's wild.
Just kind of right on that one. I can't tell you the last time I've seen that happen. Can't see it. Can't recall it. That's kind of bonkers to me. So Malik Hooker interception. 2 big defensive stands by the defense, one of which is helped out by a shanked field goal. That's Malik Hooker's 3rd interception of the season, tying a career high.
3rd and 5 by the Eagles. Jalen Hurts out route. Oh, just over the outstretched arms of Quez Watkins.
Feet weren't set. Velocity looked okay though, which I think that's almost what you want to see for Philly. Is Hurts' arm is still good, right?
Yeah.
So 1st and 10 for the Cowboys. 2 tight end package. They're both on the right side. Prescott handoff to Pollard. Pollard up over 1,000 yards on the season as he gets 3 up the middle.
Eagles going for a field goal attempt here.
Jake Elliott.
53-yarder.
All right. Put him up 13-0 if it's good from the right hash as I kind of lean over the other screen to see it. Piped it. That's good.
Wow.
That was dead center.
That would have been good from 60.
Yeah, that a distance there. So Pollard's up over 1,000 yards. Type in TP. 2nd and 6. They're going to motion Pollard out wide. 4-man front for Washington. Prescott under pressure. Throws it, and a dropped interception.
Oh, my God. Dak is
So Gallup is thinking Dak's going to go downfield. And Gallup thinks Dak is going to sit.
Dude,
that leads to a bad throw.
That should have been a pick 6.
See, watch. Gallup just turns and runs when Dak needs to sit. He diving for the catch. It was not going to be a pick 6. Prescott, 3rd and 6. That's the pick 6.
A pick 6. Oh my God! Dak throws a pick 6. Dak Prescott. Are you kidding me? Are you serious, Dak?
That's just bad. Kendall Fuller.
Dak, are you serious?
He was sitting on it.
After throwing
Fuller.
What should have been a pick 6, Dak throws a pick 6.
They're throwing a quick out, and Kendall Fuller is sitting on it.
Oh, my goodness. Dak, this is a problem.
That one's on Dak.
I know you're a Dak lover.
No,
this is a problem.
That one's on Dak.
That one's bad. And he just threw the same pass, Tom.
It was not the same pass. Dak was rolling out to his right as the extra points missed.
It's missed. What is this game?
This is an ugly game.
The Cowboys don't want to win the East.
I mean, yeah, right now. Not
The
that it's
Cowboys
going to matter.
do not want to win the East.
I mean, that's just a telegraph throw. That's what that is. Like, Dak is coming, he's going the out route the entire time.
Oh, I know you're a Dak lover, but
that's on Dak. I don't even think Dak would be able to, like, or Dak's family would be able to be like, yeah, it's not on Dak. Like, that's on Dak.
Dude,
all the way. That's 100% on Dak.
Even Tad would say that's on Dak.
Yeah, even Tad would say. Like, that's just, that one's on Dak.
That was
there's no way around it.
So bad.
Like, Fuller's sitting on that out route. And, like,
that was so bad.
The first throw was a bad I guess they're both bad decisions, I guess.
That was as worse as trying to manage your finances without Rocket Money.
Good job there, Jeremy. Good job there. How much are you really spending on your subscription? How much they really cost you? Most Americans think they spend around $80 a month on subscriptions when the actual total is closer to $200 plus. That's right. You could be wasting hundreds of dollars on subscriptions each month that you didn't even know about. This app I love using takes care of it for me. It's called Rocket Money, formerly known as Truebill. The app shows all your subscriptions in one place and then cancels for you whatever you don't still want. Rocket Money can find subscriptions you didn't know you were paying for. Maybe find you would double charge for a subscription. To cancel one, all you have to do is press cancel, and Rocket Money takes care of the rest. Get rid of useless subscriptions with Rocket Money now. Go to rocketmoney.com/Cowboys. That's rocketmoney.com/Cowboys. Could save you hundreds per year. That's rocketmoney.com/Cowboys. Links in the comment section and the description of today's show. 13-0. That should really be, what? 17-0, right? That should be the score?
I mean, same score in both games. 13-all.
Yeah, there you go. Commanders are as good as the Eagles?
Oh!
They almost had a pick, too.
Darius Slay almost got an interception.
Protect the Son one says, come on, Tom, defend him. But how do you defend that throw?
That was...
Like, there's nothing to defend.
I know it wasn't the same play, Tom. I'm just saying that was the exact same throw.
It's the same player.
It was the same exact location that he had just thrown
same
the ball.
area. They went right back to it.
Off his back, and that is when Dak is the worst. Passing off his back foot.
Yes.
That is
which is how most QBs are. This one, it just look, we'll give some credit to Fuller too. He jumps that route.
Now if
he's sitting on it.
If Rush comes into the game and wins this game,
you have to start Rush, right?
Start Rush in the wild card.
Even you couldn't finish that one. That's funny.
Ron telling his players, man, I wish we could have clinched this game.
Ecuador man says Dak excuses, Tom. There's no excuse there. It's a bad throw. Like, don't throw that. Fuller's sitting on it. Like, they were waiting for that play.
Dwayne Jackson, you're entering our giveaway.
With Dak with this last couple of throws, and when we play this, is Dak trying to get McCarthy fired? This has been Dak's worst game since week 1. But no, I don't think the offense that's averaged, let's just say 30 points if they do nothing today, is trying to get the head coach fired. Now, the turnover's got to stop.
People are talking. Zach Eckstein says, I know what's up.
Dak under center, 1st and 10, handoff to Elliott. Elliott will get 3.
Mm-hmm.
Chris Bees is absolutely terrible every damn game. The fact that there's always an interception is a problem. Because you're not going to be able to – you could still come back with this game against the Commanders. Not that it matters that much with Philly up 13 as well. But against Tampa, shit's not going to work. Shit's not going to work.
Dr.
2nd
J.
and 7. This was what it felt like to watch your undefeated record end. Cry, Eagles, cry. It's funny. Prescott, handoff to Elliott on 2nd and 7. He gets a yard and a half, so 3rd and 5. What would be nice here for your offense is to be able to lean on your ground game a little bit here. Like, get your quarterback settled because he's not playing very well. But you're averaging, you've got 10 carries for 27 yards. So I'm not going to include the Brian Anger muff punt. It's not great.
3rd and 5.
We'll get to DC for life super chat in a second. 3rd and 5. Elliott's the right of Prescott. Commanders showing pressure. They drop it. Prescott, high, incomplete, tried to go to Gallup. That one just missed.
Andres Yabarbo. If you want to read this one, Tom.
Yeah, chugs the ball. I like that one. DC for life. I don't know how in the heck we're 12 and 4. I mean, this is the NFL, and like, even with the turnovers, you've won a lot of games. It's the NFL. You have bad games.
Ecuador, man. That's what I'm saying. 15 INTs. Derek Carr didn't have 15 INTs, Tom.
He did not.
Robert Baldwin, WTF is going on.
Punts away. Dax Milne gets to about the 14.
Oh, great tackle by Kelvin Joseph.
That was a good tackle. He also got Joseph got face mask there.
He was worth that pick.
Jeremy, you're such a good troll.
What?
That's a good troll. Robert Baldwin, what's going on? We look lost. Yeah, you do. I think as an organization, you were looking ahead a little bit this week, right? Which makes sense. You have not been. You're not as. It is always challenging, regardless of who it is, for the team to be super locked in when they know the game doesn't mean that much. It's very challenging.
But the thing is, it could be.
It's very challenging. It could end up mattering, sure, but I mean, Eagles, I also don't think are busting out their best play calls either. Hurts is, of course, outplaying Dak by a massive margin today. That game's 13-0 too. Some more super chats. Get those here. Are you subbed? Y for yes, N for no. Get those votes in. We're on sub-only chat, so if you type in yes, you're a truther. If you're typing in N, you're a liar. Last super chat here. We got Robert Baldwin. Brandon Brown is next up here. Still believe in Dak, huh? Buddy a bum. This is what always gets me. Your offense has been putting up 35 points a game, but the one bad game, see, Dak sucks. You just never liked him, and that's fine. Tyler Sherman.
You're in the giveaway.
Yes, you are in the giveaway. Every $5 super chat puts you in the giveaway for our Cowboys beer koozie. Photo did sync, by the way. Dak walking on the huddle, giving fist bumps after playing like garbage. Reminds me of Jason Garrett walking around after bad plays, SMH. I also don't know what you would want him to do. Like, I understand the trauma there, I do, but I don't know what else you're aiming for there. It's just kind of going to be the situation, I guess. Andres Yabarvo, typo. He says Chugs made the call. That one makes more sense. Mm-hmm. Justine C., which game did we play worse? First game of the year or today? Also give my dad Ned Young watching a shout out. DC for life. Thank you for watching. Justine and Ned Young. It is a little tough for me to say which game because we're barely a quarter of the way through. So I think relative to like opponent, I think you're going, that's clearly grounding, by the way, against the Giants. I think given opponent, you're probably saying this one, but you're also like, you're not necessarily locked in as hard. I think that's kind of been an organizational thing. You ran the ball on 3rd and 5 there.
Robert Duran, how many interceptions if Dak doesn't miss a game? A lot.
17.
Thomas Perez, I can't watch the game, but go Cowboys.
Thank you, Thomas. I appreciate that.
Valletta Petra.
We'll get to this one here as Sam Howell under center. Handoff up the middle. Patterson will get about 5. Good run there. Valletta, I hope for a 3rd seed if they had won. Yes, I am subbed. If they can't get to the 3 seed, it's 1, 2, or 5. If they win and the Eagles lose and the Niners lose, it's the 1 seed. If they win, Eagles lose, and Niners win, it's the 2 seed. As Howell rolls right, and it's caught. Incomplete. Donovan Wilson at the first down marker.
Was Hassan Reddick the best signing of the offseason?
Probably up there, like defensively. As Elijah Mitchell scores, Niners up 14-6.
Jay Buzz.
Dak must have had a poor sleep number last night. You know, he's on the road. He probably did not bring a sleep number mattress. Great point, Jay Buzz. Great point. But you can't get the 3 seed. You're probably going to be the 5 seed here, regardless of what happens even in your own game. 3rd and 4. Cowboys showing pressure. They got 7 guys up front. They drop them, only bring 4. How? Scrambles. Anthony Barr just got cooked on that one. Sam Howell made a very slight motion to the right. Anthony Barr bit, and Sam Howell had no chance.
First down, commies.
That was a very easy conversion.
Somewhere Putin's smiling.
He is smiling. Anthony Barr, man, I don't like him in space. He's just not good.
This is like, you remember that the Miracle on Ice? This is like the opposite of that.
Opposite of that? We don't want that. 1st and 10.
Oh, God.
Howell drops back. Wide open, Jahan Dotson. Nahshon Wright gets burnt. Dotson to the 40, out of bounds at the 37.
Dude, what is going on?
Dotson working Nahshon Wright.
You don't have the backups in on defense.
Well, Nick, you kind of do in Nahshon Wright.
I mean, he's your starter.
You know what? Tank Lawrence actually tipped that pass. Didn't matter. Jahan Dotson cooks Nahshon Wright there. Troy Daniels, $5. I cannot stomach this start the Cowboys are having. Come on, boys. Beat these Deadskins. You've looked like garbage across the board. You got 2 special teams turnovers, a pick 6. Your defense has actually been fine. Not worried about the defense so far. But yikes.
What a name.
Howell under center. Toss to Samuel. Blown up by Dorance Armstrong. It's a loss of 5. Sweaty pig juice. It's a good one. It doesn't matter that he scores 35 a game. You cannot give the other team that easy of interception expect to win big ones. Wake up. You can't throw pick 6s. But if you can throw a pick 6 per game, if you're scoring 35, means you're asking your defense to allow 28 or fewer. That's actually very doable. Now, my concern is you're not going to score 35 in the playoffs, and you got to get that figured out. Hand off to Jaret Patterson. He's going to get about 3.5, so 3rd and long. Type in your stops there. As DC for life, another $5 super chat. Do you think this coaching staff will have the team ready to play? I just lost that one. Hold on. And the playoffs think they'll be able to make in-game adjustments.
Cowboys fans, it's 3rd down.
I trust your defensive coaching staff a little bit more to make adjustments right now. Even though I know you're going to be vanilla across the board, both sides right now, I trust them more. 3rd and 11. Howell, empty set. Drops back, looks right, caught. It's a gain of maybe 5, 6. 4th down coming up, 8:10 to go. Nick Marine Burnett, a $5 super chat as well. All right, can we find that the Cowboys are one and done again in the playoffs? Please fire Kellen Moore. I'm not going to admit that. And you know what? You're all being a bunch of babies right now. We haven't even played the playoff game yet.
Playoffs?
Let's play the game first. If they play like this, yes, let's fire Kellen Moore. Let's fire Mike McCarthy. Y'all melting down when you're going to win 12 games again and be favored on the road in the final playoff game. Jeez. Field goal from Joey Sly from 52 off the upright. This is such an ugly game. It really is. 13-0 Commanders lead. Could easily be 20-0.
No words. No words. Cowboys playing the worst game of the season, and they still are down.
And they're still down 2 scores.
13-0. That is just something.
Jeez. LOL. That's the only word for this entire game, frankly.
Lol.
Only word. Only word for it.
That is.
So far, the Cowboys' best player has been Joey Sly.
Legit.
It's funny. A bad showing so far from the Cowboys, but for the first time all game, they're actually going to have good field position. Prescott comes back out at his own 42. It's 20 yards better than the previous one. That's massive. They motion T.Y. Hilton. They hand it off to Pollard, who gets 2 yards. Man, I would like to find a way to get your ground game going a little bit here. Because that's been your problem. Well, one of your many problems, but your consistent problem beyond the turnovers, of course, have been the lack of a ground game. And your quarterback's playing like shit today. I believe Cowboys legend John Ridgway is banged up right now. A $2 super chat. You want to read the super chat, Jeremy? And who it's from?
Hold on 1 second.
Oh, it's funny. I like it.
Butthole Linda, rush hour.
If the scores hold,
Cardinals score.
Cardinals scored. How about that? If the Eagles score holds, though,
you're taking your guys out.
Yeah, I'm taking them out. If they're up by 3 scores or more at the half, I'm pulling them. It doesn't matter. I'll take the health. Play action pass for Prescott. Uncorks one. Downfield to Noah Brown, who can't pull it in.
That was a hard catch to make.
That's a hard catch to make. That's one I'm not going to call a drop, even though it goes off his hands. That's just an incomplete pass.
I mean, he's
He's diving for it. Kind of, it goes through
him.
his hands. That's just you're taking a deep shot, hoping your receiver makes a play. It's a great throw actually, but it's not a drop. It's just, you know what? You didn't win the play. It happens. It happens. 3rd and 7 now. Cowboys have been bad on third downs. Really bad today. It's a long 7, by the way. It's really 7.5.
That's what you tell everybody, huh, Tom?
Yeah, it is. Prescott, a 4-man rush, pumps. Downfield again to Lamb. He misses that one, incomplete. They're not actually trying to win this game.
He had a step on him.
He did.
Wow. Dr. J, Josh Allen has 19 turnovers this year, but I do not hear any Bills fans asking to trade him. CB fans would be running him out of town.
Put it this way. If Allen was a 4th-round pick, yes, they would be. They would be mad. Which is dumb because we put way too much stock in where someone was drafted. Allen has also had a really bad habit of red zone turnovers this year. He did it again against the Patriots, but
Low
hey,
snap.
they win games. Yeah, not a great snap there. Dax Milne calls for the fair catch at his own 17.
This game is just wild.
The Cowboys really are treating this like a preseason game.
Gotta ask the chat. I'm just wondering. Obviously, tough game today. What are y'all drinking?
Yeah.
What are y'all drinking during
I got
this game?
vodka, and I got water, and I got beer over there, too.
Got some water, some Fireball.
There you go. Brian, $5, says, put me in the giveaway, baby. Yeah.
Brian, you're
Feels
in the
like
giveaway.
it. Yeah.
Piling up right now. Also,
1st and 10.
$13 away from 500. What happens at 500?
500 total?
Yeah.
Free slap of Jeremy.
Oh.
We're 13
never
away.
mind. We are not close.
Sam Howell, handoff to Williams. He's going to get 3, maybe 4.
Also, $1,000, and then I guess have to take off this LaShawn McCoy jersey. If we don't get there, I'm cool wearing the
I guess you're
LaShawn
gonna have
McCoy
to.
jersey all game. JMS 97 said put me in it. We're going to get to yours right after this play, JMS. 2nd and 6. Howell, shotgun, 3 receivers to his right.
Howell, yep. Little handoff to Williams up the middle. He's going to get
Nothing.
2, maybe. Another 3rd down. JMS 97 can at least try to get a win, get some momentum into next week. I mean, if you come back and win 16-13, how much momentum does that give you? Like some, sure. The Bucs just lost to the Falcons. So I would not put any, barring injury, I don't think what you do today really matters that much. Now, I think we would all feel better. We would be less anxious, but I think for the actual game, it doesn't matter.
GH, this is indeed one of the games of all time.
It is one of the games of all time. 3rd and 4, Sam Howell rolls left. He's going to scramble and get the 1st down, slides down past the 30. Sam Howell's scrambles have worked very well for the Commanders today.
Dual threat.
The difference in 3rd down today, the Cowboys are 1 for 7. The Commanders are now 3 of 6. I believe includes at least 1 flag on 3rd down. Cowboys have been the best 3rd down team in the NFL since Dak came back at an unsustainable rate, and they've hit the curve like the banana splits today. And that's what happens when your ground game isn't good, your quarterback's playing poorly, and bad things tend to happen. Brian's in the giveaway again, but we are at 500. Botched play for Howell. He's going to go down. Osa Odighizuwa. Micah wanted a flag for holding. Doesn't matter. It's a sack. That is 500 for a slap, Jeremy, if you want to come on up here before this one gets too dried out. They were trying to run a jet handoff. I mean, that's how much your 3rd-string quarterback's in, you know. Eagles football, by the way, it's a 2-minute warning. They're at midfield. They go up 20-0. I'd say sit them in the second half. Sam Howell, 2nd and 15. 4-man front for Dallas. Oh, you move. That's 2. You can't move. Draw to Williams. Williams is going to get a yard. Oh, shit. Sorry, you okay? All right, come here. That's a freebie for you. You moved. I punched him. You all right, bud? Yeah, that's a free slap of me. I'm sorry. You okay? Yeah, I'm sorry, bud. Oh, sorry, bud. After the third down play, I'll let you do it. Sorry, I did not mean to punch you directly in the face. That's worth the 500, I guess. 3rd and 14. Cowboys bring 4. They chip Lawrence. Howell checks it down to the tight end, who's 2 yards shy. Sorry again, Jeremy. That's on me. I was right in the face. I got him with the thumb and the nail too. Good thing I trimmed him the other day. Ugh. 4th down.
Tom has my boogers on his middle finger.
And I got him right here. Right there. Sorry again, buddy. That one's on me.
Woo.
That's on me. YouTube says Chugs is flopping. Watch the replay. All right, Tressway on for the punt again. Anastasia Watkins, $2. Thank you. Tressway's punt is away. Turpin at his own 16. Makes one guy miss. He's dancing, and we'll get out of bounds about the 22-yard line. Well, let's see if your offense cannot look like booty cheeks today.
Will the
It's been
Cowboys
booty.
get a touchdown on this drive?
Touchdown, field goal, turnover, or punt.
Roughing the passer
In the Giants-Eagles game?
Oh, wow,
Yeah.
that's bad.
That's a little soft,
But, I mean, it's
but it's late. You can't do it.
It's dumb. I mean, he pushed Jalen Hurts.
Ball was out.
About 2.5
2
seconds
steps, yeah.
after he passed the ball. He just shoved him.
1st and 10. Thank you, Dwayne Jackson, for your $2 super chat. You slapped the feathers off his beard. Prescott throws, finds Lamb. The first time we've said Lamb all day. And that's also how you know the Cowboys aren't. The game plan has not been win at all costs, as the Eagles announced at the 10. They haven't even looked at Lamb. Like, no design plays for CeeDee Lamb.
Dwayne Jackson.
Dwayne Jackson, the feathers off his beard. Thomas Perez as well. That's what we want to do to all Eagles fans. Sorry again that I punched you, buddy. Prescott to Lamb over the middle. A quick strike. Probably the best throw Dak's had all day. That was a tight window throw on a slant. It's a 1st down, Dallas.
That's going to take us to the 2-minute warning.
Takes us to the 2-minute warning. And the first down for Dallas since their opening drive.
And you know what? We're going to do
That's bad.
every $10 super chat. I'm taking shots, little shot clock.
Okay.
And you know what?
Until the 2-minute warning?
Normally $20.
The
We want you to save your money. We want you to be smart with your money.
Yes.
And that's why we want you to use Rocket Money.
Do you know how much your subscriptions really cost?
Well,
Most
do you?
Americans think they spend around $80 a month.
That's what I thought.
The actual number is more like $200.
Get out of here, Tom.
It is, Jeremy. That's right, folks. You could be wasting $100 each month on subscriptions you didn't even know about. This app I love using that takes care of it for me. It's called Rocket Money, formerly known as Truebill. The app shows all your subscriptions in one place. Then cancels for you whatever you don't still want. Maybe it's something you didn't remember you were paying for because you forgot to cancel that free trial. Maybe you were double charged for a subscription. To cancel one, all you have to do is press cancel. Rocket Money takes care of the rest. Get rid of useless subscriptions now with Rocket Money. Go to rocketmoney.com/Cowboys. That's rocketmoney.com/Cowboys. Links in the comment section and the description of today's show. 2-minute warning. Christopher Shade says he deserved it. That's for wearing the She-Eagles jersey for Shady McCoy. Anastasia Watkins, please, Cowboys, stop breaking my damn heart. Good news, Anastasia, or Anastasia, however you pronounce it. Game does not matter that much. Save your meltdown energy for next week, not this week, folks. And Duncan, here's 2. I forgot Biotish was out. How much center experience? I'll do one for this one too, Jeremy, to keep you not hammered. How much center experience does McGovern have? He played some at college, not much this year, or in the NFL, but he does have some. I have not said his name. Well, I guess he's doing fine. Now, run game, I'll have to go back and actually watch the All-22 version, so cheers. No, every $10 super chat is a shot for producer Jeremy here.
Whopper, double whopper.
Hurts took a 10-yard sack on 1st and goal from the 10. They got it back immediately on the next play with Jalen Hurts to Devonta Smith for 10 yards.
That's third down.
That's third down for them. It's first down Dallas at the 2-minute warning. Commanders get the ball to start.
Until the end of this half, $10 shots. Third and goal for the Eagles at the 10-yard line. Hurts takes the snap. Getting blitzed.
No chance.
And he gets sacked.
No chance for Hurts. Back to the 21. Empty look for the Cowboys and Prescott. Dak goes through multiple reads. He's dancing around and finds Dalton Schultz, who was down, or not down. They're going to let him keep going, and he gets to the 47.
Wow.
Sports questions answer. They put Pollard in yet. Haven't got to watch it. Yes, and he has barely played since he got over the 1,000-yard mark. And now whistle blows. That previous play will go to review
Troy Daniels.
to see if Dalton Schultz was down.
That's a shot ski.
Let's get a score to this half. And on a good note, see if put somewhere into the team. They look so lethargic. I would like to win. Make no mistakes. I would say save your meltdown energy for next week, because we might need it. This week, though, I'm not so concerned.
I thought this one was going to get housed for a second.
Yeah, by the way, Schultz, I think, is down.
He got touched on the way down.
Well, it's a matter of did he have possession when he was touched. That's because he was definitely touched.
Yeah.
I think so. I think he's down. And everyone kind of thought they were down. Schultz didn't. Everyone else kept going.
Eagles kicking a field goal with 49 seconds left in the half.
They showed a lovely angle of Schultz being down. So Schultz has the football. I think he's down. But I'll tell you what, that's a bit more bang-bang than I thought it was going to be on that answer.
Right down
Sports
the right.
questions answered. Going to take a shot real quick. One more for Jeremy. We are also 63 likes away from me doing a shot here on the Cowboys Report. 16-0 Eagles lead.
A little quickie.
64 likes or 63 likes away. Get it going.
Tip of the tongue, tip of the tongue. 16-0 Eagles. At this point, now I got to ask this question one more time.
Yeah, what's up?
At this point,
Player
halftime.
rest.
Player rest. Eagles are up 16-0.
I think this would be a much easier question, I think, if you were up 13-0.
I want to know in the comment section. Let me know. R for rest, P for play. What would you do if you were in charge?
I'm fine resting.
Doxson says rest.
I know you're going to back in, but so is Tampa. Whatever.
We got some plays, rest.
Long review here
Oh, this is a great super chat.
from Andres Yabarvo. Show me on the doll he was touched, or where on the doll he was touched. Would have been right here. Right there.
Let me know, what would you do going into the second half? What would you do if you were Mike McCarthy? Would you rest the starters? Would you play the starters? Eagles up 16-0, likely going into half. There's about 40 seconds left in that half, in the first half of that game. A lot of rest, Tom.
Yeah. I'm fine with that. I don't want guys to get hurt, you know?
If Dak gets hurt, maybe it's Cooper
it's
Rush.
It's shambles mode.
Cooper Rush.
Hey, they've won a lot of games with him, and that's nice, but this ain't the same defense that the Cowboys have with Rush out there.
They're taking a long time.
Super long review, which makes me wonder if they're trying to get the clock figured out. They say it was down. Bang, bang, play. So they're going to add 20 seconds back to the clock here, 20-ish seconds. Cowboys getting quick to the line. It's 145. I thought they said 155. That makes more sense.
Super chat coming in from Sports Answered.
Rest because we need them for the playoffs. This game does not matter that much. Does not. Prescott in the shotgun. Quick pass caught by Gallup, who almost dropped it, but he gets past midfield on a little, I call it a skinny post. It's not really deep enough. It's a mid slant. That's what we'll call it.
$10 super chat. We're doing shots till the end of the half.
Cowboys tempo. Prescott drops back. Downfield. High, incomplete, off the fingertips of Schultz, and very dangerous.
Tom, I think this is a better question for you.
Why do we play down to our competition? It's what the Cowboys do, and it's not that uncommon for the NFL overall.
Ronaldo.
Oh, if Schultz does not touch that pass, it's picked off again.
Not Ronaldo.
Rolando. Guevara, $10. Thank you. Let's get Jeremy hammered. 12 or 14 likes away from 1,000 for a shot. 4-man pressure, free man. Prescott off the fingertips of Schultz. Bit behind. Free rusher in the face of Prescott, by the way. Nobody, I think that was the linebacker coming free. Nobody picked him up. And Prescott got rid of where he wanted to, incomplete. So 3rd and 10 from the 49. Commander showing 4-man pressure again.
I thought that was a false start right there on Peters.
Might have been Clinky Hudson who was coming free on a blitz, by the way.
Oh.
4-man pressure, Prescott. Over the middle, finds Schultz, first down, and will drag a defender for 2 more yards. Type in first.
Legend.
Raider Ron!
Raider Ron!
Raider Ron!
Yes! Raider Ron, $50. Every $50 I get to slap
Or I get to slap Jeremy 50.
He punched me in the face,
It was
Ron.
an accident. He did it to me once, too.
Help your boy out. Every $50 I get to slap Tom.
Prescott, 1st and 10. Finds Hilton over the middle, gets the first down.
Also,
call your timeout,
Raider
Dallas.
Ron, $500 super chat. I'm doing a boot.
He's doing a boot for a 500.
Report.
He's doing a boot.
But Raider Ron, it's a great day every day I see you, Raider Ron.
It is.
A Chat Sports legend.
Raider Ron is.
Put some respect on his name, Cowboys Report. It's Raider freaking Ron.
Everyone loves Raider Ron.
It's Raider Ron. Put some respect on this man's name.
Raider Ron's in the entry now, too, although I don't know if he wants to be for that, but he is. Beat you up. We shouldn't risk losing any of the players to help us get to an 0-3 deficit against a weak Washington team. SMH. 50 from Duncan. We slapped Jeremy again.
Crap.
I would say this. You shouldn't risk any of the players that have led you to a 12-4 record. Like, I think focusing on one game as opposed to the other 13 is just not great business. We don't need it yet.
No, I'm saying.
Oh, they're not trying very hard today, and it's a player issue. 1st and 10. Prescott drops back, looking to Lamb, who cannot make the catch, and it was off the ground.
Oh, I thought that was.
I know the defender caught it, but it was off the ground, and it scared me because I've been there before. The slap Duncan will do after this drive since they're going tempo. 2nd and 10.
Wow.
44 seconds to go in the half. Justin says Cowboys should run tempo more often. Yeah, it tends to be okay for them. Pollard's in the game, by the way. Prescott, 4-man pressure, drops back to pass. Over the middle. Incomplete. Another downfield strike to Schultz. They've taken a lot more downfield shots than they normally do. I think they're trying things. That's what I think they're doing. Like, I think you've kind of got let's just see what happens here.
Another shot from Ty C.
Ty C, rest the players, but Dak is an issue for us in the postseason. If they keep turning the football over, yes. If he plays overall like he has before this game since he came back, that'll be the reason why you probably have a chance to win games. Depends on which Dak you get. 3rd and 10. Oh, they're doing the same formation shit with 2 in the backfield. Commanders show pressure. Flag. Jason Peters false starts. That's 4 push-ups, Jeremy.
Everybody type flags. Type flags.
Not great.
Also,
sloppy preseason effort.
Duncan, was that 50 for me to slap Tom or for Tom to slap me?
Duncan had me slap you earlier, so.
Well, I just want to see from Duncan.
All right.
Let me know.
If you're trying to save it, you can, but I think it's for me to slap you.
Duncan, let me know.
So it's 3rd and 15 now.
Raider Ron, if you hear me, help your boy out. I need it. I need it bad.
Or do they call a timeout before the flag? Oh, you panicked and pushed it.
I did.
50! Sports questions answered. There's the slap and a question. Did you ever think Dallas was going to get OBJ? I wanted OBJ really bad, but what about you wanting the Cowboys? I did, under the assumption he was healthy and able to help you. And that is not the case. If he were healthy, I do think OBJ would be playing the T.Y. Hilton role for this team right now. I think he'd be out there. He'd be playing and contributing. But
damn it, sports.
He's not healthy.
He
can't do
clarified.
it. Sports question answered wants to slap Jeremy. Thank you, my friend. I owe a shot for 1,000 likes. The Cowboys did call timeout, by the way.
Raider Ron, if you're out there, if you hear me.
Trips right. Prescott Steps up, avoids the sack, will scramble, and dive. Did he get it? Depends on the spot. Clock ticking. They're going to bring out the measurements quickly here. That makes sense. He's, I think, just shy of the marker.
Eagles game just went to halftime. It is 16-0.
16-0 at the half there. Montez Sweat coming off the end against Tyron Smith just beats him wide. I don't know how Dak didn't fumble that football.
Better Sweat, Montez or Josh?
Ooh, Josh. Josh's better.
You think so?
Montez basically punched that football, and I think that play will go to review. They're not showing any good angle of where that ball was. That was close. By the way, I would totally go for it. Like, who cares?
Yeah.
Like,
Tom, it's 4th down.
it is 4th down. By the way, I would do play action here. I would do play action boot right. Look for the end zone shot. You just burned your final timeout. Cowboys go quick to the line of scrimmage. They're all under center. Prescott keeps it. He gets it pretty easily there. 1st down Dallas. So now they got to clock the football. 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16. Prescott's going to run a play. End zone shot. Incomplete. That's basically a throwaway. 10 seconds left. Sports question answered now wants to slap me.
Let's go.
All right.
Let's go.
I do owe 2 shots, by the way. And we're both getting slapped. 2 slaps for each of us. Sports questions answered. You love to see it. A 50-piece.
Oh, they're going for another play,
spilt
Tom.
it. Yeah, they got 10 seconds.
Well,
2nd and 10.
If he gets sacked.
You just can't take the sack here. They're going to run that Lamb Schultz play over the middle. Prescott, end zone, strike to Lamb, touchdown Cowboys. Something positive happened. Tell you what, it's a good throw by Prescott. That was a strike from Dak. He uncorked that with everything he has velocity-wise. Lamb lined up in the slot. Just a little skinny route. Dak uncorks that, not great coverage, and Dak splits 2 defenders, touchdown Dallas. Something positive. Maher's extra point is no good. Jeremy called it.
I wish I had myself unmuted for that. Tom, tell them what I said right before he kicked it.
He's going to miss this.
It's just that type of game. All the wacky shit is happening in this game.
It happens.
Like,
It is. Oh, it was a bad snap. Recovered, though, and Maher just hooked it left.
wow.
So you've got,
This is incredible.
cheers, 13-6.
Oh, you're going to like this one from JT, Tom.
JT, sending the energy. Actually, an actually good playoff team for once. To be fair, though, Cowboys won by like 50 points last year. It was a first-round loss. Exactly. Like, there is some evidence that I think play works better, but that includes all teams. So it's like teams fighting and playing hot. It's a bit of a smaller sample size, but it's big enough there. Doesn't matter that much to me. I think your players have not been locked in today, which is a player issue. It's a coaching issue too, though. It doesn't matter that much. Maybe that last drive gives you some confidence outside of the, I'll call it disastrous special teams issues. That's been really bad today. Real bad. Gifted them 7 off the drop punt by Anger. Should have gifted them 3 more at minimum off of the muffed field goal or muffed return by Turpin. It's just been sloppy. All right, halftime scoreboard, Jeremy. Get it built. And then we'll come slap each other. 2 slaps of you, 1 of me. So 1st and 10, the Commanders, by the way, are going to kneel and go into halftime. 13-6. I'll just shout out Dime Kang 86. If a defender is holding an off-player from lining up the next plays in that penalty, it is. It's delay of game on the defense. It's very rarely called. It has to be very blatant or really impact the play itself. But it's what game was it called? It was called in the Vikings-Colts game on that wild whatever day it was, the wild Saturday game. It was called in that game. That's the last time I've seen it called there. So that's the why Tennessee there. Andres Yabarvo, $5. All I wanted was a win for my birthday. Well, that and a bottle of wine, but at least I got the wine. What type of wine? Red or white? Jeremy, do you drink wine at all? Or does your fiance make you drink wine? What kind of wine? Okay. Okay. Yeah. MK and I are red wine drinkers. The darker the better, or for lack of a better word there. Do you trust this team? So I'm going to reset this poll because when we began the game, Jeremy, it's at 90%. It is now down to 70%. So do you trust the Cowboys in the playoffs? Y for yes, N for no. Jaret with one R and one T and one E. Yeah. Jaret. Some stats for you on today's show. Some slaps coming as well here, my friends. Sam Howell is 6 of 10 for 66 yards and 1 touchdown, 1 INT. Got 26 yards on the ground, though. Jaret Patterson, 6 carries, 31 yards. Terry McLaurin, 2 catches, 22 yards, and a touchdown. CeeDee Lamb, all on that last drive, by the way. 3 for 26 and a score. Turns out getting the ball to Lamb tends to help you out a little bit there. Tony Pollard is your leading rusher with 5 carries for 18 yards. Elliott's got 5 for 10. You're averaging under 3 yards per carry. That includes your Dak Prescott scrambles. It's not good. It's not very good. And, of course, your quarterback's also been bad today. 9 of 21 for 80 yards, a score, and an INT. His worst game by a big margin since week 1. It's not even close to the same there. By the way, Eagles up 16-0. Niners up 21-13. Yep. We'll hit those after the slaps real quick. How about that? Slaps first. Yeah. This works. Dime Kang, as you mentioned earlier, it is a flag. Not called very much. Andres Yabarvo, the wine. Hope you're enjoying it, my friend. JT, hope they prove me wrong, but no trust at all. I get it. If you don't have trust in this team, I understand. We've been there. We've been hurt before. I understand it. Andres, I like my wine like I like my men, intoxicating. Good answer, Andres. Sam has a $5 super chat. How can I be confident in this team in the playoffs? How can anyone? We should be steamrolling these guys. My counter to that is we can say that about a lot of teams in the playoffs this year, right? Like the Bengals kind of got hung around by against the Ravens' third string team. They're a much better team than the Commanders are, I think. I think the difference is this game doesn't matter that much, and you're banking on being better. Most wise one, rush hour for the win. I am totally down to put Cooper Rush in, by the way. Okay. Totally down with that. I have no issues because I want to rest my guys. Okay, this one's going to shatter, by the way. 2 of them. It's going to shatter. I was very gentle to make sure I didn't punch you this time. There we go. That's better. Okay. Ooh, double fold it to break it. There you go. I'm surprised how well this one tortilla is held up, by the way. It's quite impressive. Thank you, most wise one. There are slaps. We will take a break and come back for the second half of today's game. Commanders get the ball to start. They are up 13-6 with special teams mistakes galore in this one. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back into the Cowboys-Commanders second half action. Brett Maher on for the kickoff to begin the final half of the regular season. Return coming out for the Commanders. That's Patterson, and Patterson will get to about the 29, and I wonder if they asked Maher to kick that short to give them some reps on that side of the ball there. 1st and 10, Commanders will take over here. Curious what they dial up here. By the way, the Eagles are on the verge of extending their lead. The Giants ran a fake onside kick, and it did not go well. Shocking. So 1st and 10, Sam Howell in the shotgun here. Howell in motion, or Howell sends a man in motion. Handoff to Williams, and Williams gets 9 on that one up the middle. Yeah, Tom Rinaldi's out there today. Touchdown Eagles, Devontae Smith. All right. 2nd, and it's a short 2 now for the Commanders. Howell under center. Gets the snap, stretch play to the right. Williams is going to get half of it. He's just shy. There's a flag, though, in the Eagles-Giants game. Stand by here. 3rd and 1. Handoff again, cuts it back. There's nothing there, so a good stand by your Cowboys defense. You got Chauncey Golston out there, Trayvon Mullen getting some real run, and Carlos Watkins, freshly returned from that nut shot, back in the game. Jalen Hurts just threw a red zone interception. What are you doing? So 4th and 3, the Commanders go 3 and out. Question becomes, is the Cowboys starting offense back out there? We also missed Brandon Jay's super chat. I'll double check that math for you here, my friend. Stand by. Tressway's punt is out. Turpin at his own 15. Dances, makes a man miss, cuts it up, and gets rocked at the 22-yard line. So decent-ish return there. As the Cowboys trail by 7, looks like your starting lineup is coming back out there. Elliott, McGovern, Tyron, Martin, Prescott, and more. Brandon J. Isn't CeeDee Lamb close to a franchise record in yards? Let me check that now. The record, I did not look at this beforehand, so it's a good question, Brandon. Excuse me. The previous record for single-season receiving yards is catches 100 is 111, so you were entering today 9 away. Yards, though, you were 1,600 with Michael Irvin back in 1995, so not close at all for CeeDee Lamb. He's way behind Mr. Irvin there. So what will happen on this drive? Touchdown, field goal, turnover, or punt? Offense finally got something going on the last drive. Their only good drive of the day, which not very good when you went to your final 2-minute drill offense, basically. It was a 14-play, 77-yard touchdown drive. Dak to Lamb to cap it off that I believe exceeded, it did, their previous yards of the entire game. They had 77 yards on that drive. They had 111 the rest of the way, about 120% more. Alan Williams, $10. Where's Chugs? Tell him to F off, Tom. Kinda, yeah. But he's back. He's getting some, what you eating on the little quesadilla?
Little steak quesadilla.
Steak quesadilla, very nice, very nice.
Oh, it tastes like a first-round bye, Tom.
The Eagles are on the verge of it. They could have put it away. You score there on that last drive for Philly. You put it on ice. You would have been up 23-0 after with a short field, but Hurts, it happens with quarterbacks. Tries to do too much. He throws an interception.
Yeah.
He's 15 of 24
He
for
had a
182.
great throw on that Devontae Smith touchdown that got called
back for a flag. Davis Webb, by the way, is 9 of 22 for 55 yards.
Alan Williams, you're also entered in our giveaway.
Yes, he is. Every $5 super chat is an entry for our Cowboys koozie giveaway. Ooh. So rough day for the Cowboys offense so far after being awesome before today.
Dak throw another interception?
First 6 drives, he was 2 of 9. And then was 7 of 12 for 66 yards and a score on the previous one. Rams, Seahawks tied up at 13. The Niners are now up by 15, by the way, so that one feels like it's on ice. Eagles up by 16.
What's that Niners score?
28-13. They're pulling away. Fullback in the game, it's Sean McHugh, the tight end, but he's lined up as one. Handoff to Elliott. Elliott gets loose for his biggest run in about 2 weeks. A gain of 6. There's a flag on it. Sums up the offense so well, doesn't it? I did do bonus push-ups the last time there was a flag because they picked up the false start. Holding on the Cowboys.
Type flags.
I'm actually a bit more worried, like given what we've seen the past month. We'll go past month. I'm more worried in the running offense not being very good than the totality passing offense really struggling.
First and 20.
But if you're not balling on third downs, this is what you get.
First and 20, Dallas' own 13-yard line.
4 penalties for Dallas, 0 for the Commanders. Prescott draw to Elliott. He bounces it wide, and he's going to get nothing. Montez Sweat beat him to the edge.
The second best Sweat in the NFL.
It's true. And I think they also gave some credit to Percy Butler there on that one. Yeah, Butler actually ran him down. He's just faster than Elliott. Like that slow-mo angle, like clearly running faster.
It's almost like Elliott doesn't have a burst.
2nd and 20. Lamb in motion. Throw a 40-yard bomb downfield. Why not? Fuck it. Play action. Free rusher. Prescott resets and finds Lamb, who will get to the 20 and picks up about actually 13 on that one. Dives to the 25. So nice pickup there.
Ralph.
Why do football fans compare accomplishments in a 12-game to accomplishments in a 17-game season? I think he means like the total season stats is what he's talking about here. That's how the numbers work.
Dak would have a lot of interceptions even in a 17-game
there you go, Jeremy.
sample size.
3rd and 7. Commanders bring 4. Prescott. Elliott's not paying attention.
Wow.
This is why we don't draw up pass plays for Elliott anymore.
Oh,
He's just not paying attention. Like,
this is great.
Like, he's just not paying attention. He's open. He's going to get the first down.
Tom, question for you. From Brandon J.
Brandon J. Was Chugs here for the Packers and Jags games? Who was that? I don't remember.
I was actually not the producer.
I don't think you were.
I was the producer for the first Eagles game.
Dax Milne makes Peyton Hendershot miss, gets to the edge, 40, 45 at the 49. So once again, fantastic field position for the Commanders here as the Eagles also get the ball off a punt. So
wow.
you run the ball decently on first down. You pick up their best first down run outside of the one Malik Davis run in over a week and a half. You actually do you run it for Zeke on second down for really a half-yard loss. Lamb it was all Lamb, by the way. Did a great job to get like 13 yards. 3rd and 7, and Elliott doesn't pay attention.
We owe some shots.
We owe shots? What for?
Because we got 10 downloads.
Nice.
For Rocket Money.
Nice. Thank you all so much.
Because, I mean, why would you not download Rocket Money? You can optimize your expenses, cancel unwanted subscriptions, and keep track of all your finances. I didn't even know. Tom, I spent $1,700 this year on Sadie.
Really?
Yes.
How?
On dog food, grooming, stuff at the pet store. Her food's not cheap, Tom. These super chats go directly to feeding Sadie.
That's a lot there. Now, Rocket Money helps you save some money as well. Get it today, rocketmoney.com/Cowboys. Subscriptions actually cost you, most people think about $80 a month. Closer to $200 because you might be forgetting things or you forgot about the one you're doing for your dog. You got the little what's it called, the dog box, whatever it is. Maybe you got that for her. Maybe she's not even using toys anymore. You got to cancel that. Or maybe you got 2 Amazon Primes since you're now engaged. Not talking about anyone specifically over there, Jeremy. The app shows all your subscriptions in one place and then cancels for you whatever you don't still want. Rocket Money can find stuff you didn't know you were paying for, or maybe you were double charged for. To cancel a subscription, all you have to do is press cancel. Rocket Money takes care of the rest. It's rocketmoney.com/Cowboys. That's rocketmoney.com/Cowboys. Links in the comment section and the description of today's show. Great stat here from Michael Gelkin. Since Terrence Steele went down, the Cowboys' best ground game effort has been 3.7 yards per carry. That's bad.
Yikes.
And it's been back-to-back games, almost 3 straight now with sub 3 yards per carry.
Do you think Ron Rivera knows they're out of the playoffs at this point?
Yes, I think so. He eventually said he didn't realize it. So at this point, yes, they do know that. Not great.
We did get a super chat from Beat You Up.
Beat You Up. The Cowboys put on today every reason why we will not win the playoffs and 0 reasons why we will win. They've been bad. No way around it. I also think it's a bit unfair to say this one game overrides everything else. Now, given our previous trauma, I understand. And I will not be mad at anyone who is unconfident in this Cowboys team. I get it. 1st and 10. Howell under center from their own 49. It's a handoff up the gut. Met, and a great job by Chauncey Golston. I mean, I can't remember last time I saw Tank Lawrence out there, by the way. They're giving a lot of run to Golston. This again, is a bit of a preseason dress rehearsal game for the Cowboys.
Sandra Rognes upset with Mike McCarthy. He wants him to call the damn game.
I think they're referring to, okay. I mean, maybe it's about us, but we're at commercial break, so.
No, I think he's talking about Mike McCarthy. He's got to be. He's watching a free stream.
At midfield, 2nd and 8. Cowboys show pressure. Handoff to Patterson. Patterson cuts it up. Micah Parsons, and again, Chauncey Golston makes the tackle.
Huge run by Boston Scott in this Eagles game. 1st and 10. Eagles have the ball at their own 40-yard line. Carson Wentz. We have a Wentz sighting.
He is inactive today, by the way. Hurts will scramble and do the right thing and slide down. You don't.
Thank you.
Even when Dak dove, I'm like, really cool play, but don't do it. Like,
Wentz is going to be an awesome passer next year.
Awesome passer?
Pastor.
Oh, yes, he will be. Or the great Cowboys backup. 3rd and 5. Don't rule it out.
Dude.
Don't rule it out.
That would be awesome.
3rd and 5. Howell drops back. He has some time. Uncorks one downfield. Mullen makes the play, kind of. Jahan Dotson cannot bring it in.
Wow.
They've given Trayvon Mullen a ton of run today at cornerback, too. That was a good throw by Howell. Off the fingertips of Dotson. That's just, again, we mentioned the throw from Dak to Noah Brown earlier. A little bit of contact there.
If he put a little bit more air under that.
A little bit more air. Like, it's a tough throw. It's downfield, small window. Sometimes you just don't win the play. It happens.
Let's go for a fake here.
I actually love the fake punt idea. Why not? You have nothing to do here. Tressway almost blocked.
Should have been.
And that is a touchback into the end zone. So Cowboys at their own 20 as Hurts incomplete on 1st and 10. A lot of contact there by Mullen. That's one of those where, like, the replay makes it look worse than it was in real time. Or I'm not as worried about not throwing the flag for it there. All right, folks, what is your confidence level overall here?
Going into the playoffs.
Yeah.
Confidence
1 to 10.
level.
1 to 10.
I'm at like a 9.
Jeremy, you're such a troll. I 6.9. I think we're just going to get a lot of big different answers here.
It's so funny because that's actually a really good rating for, like, where, like, probably if you averaged everybody in the chats.
Yes.
It would be around 6.9.
But your bell curve is just going to be, like, ridiculous. You're going to have, like, big 0, a little bit of 1, some 2, like no 3s or 4s, some 5, 6s, like 110. It's just going to be something weird. By the way, Seattle trails the Rams 16-13 in the 3rd quarter.
Are they winning in?
Seattle is win and need the Packers to lose.
Dude, if they lose, everybody in America needs to be rooting for the Lions.
Yes, we're all cheering for the Lions. Everyone wants the Lions to win. No doubt about it. No doubt about it.
3rd and 10 in this Eagles game. Eagles at the 44-yard line. Hurts empty set. Gets the snap, 4-man rush. Pass outside to Kenny Gainwell. It's going to be about a gain of 7.
Kind of floated a little bit on him.
Yeah,
Maybe not floated. It just didn't have a lot of velocity behind it. And I'm paying extra attention because it's a throwing shoulder injury.
Yeah.
It was still not a bad throw.
They've been really vanilla.
If they were sitting on it, could have been a pick six.
He's thrown a couple long passes. I think he's trying to test the arm out a little bit. They've thrown a lot of out routes. They've thrown a lot of deep passes in this game. Jake Elliott going back out there for a 54-yard attempt. The Eagles have only scored 1 touchdown in this game. The rest have been field goals, 3 for 3 on the day today for Elliott.
54-yarder. I hope you play him in fantasy.
And that is money. Oh, my God.
19-0 Eagles.
Definitely their MVP for today.
Yeah.
Jake
Maybe Hurts
Elliott
getting back.
Has been money today.
A.J. Brown, 4 for 95, but it's probably still Elliott.
Damn, that pick 6 by Dak.
Brutal throw. At this point, it's just going to happen once a game. It's just going to happen.
Oh God. Well, love all the Dak truthers out there.
1st and 10 for the Cowboys. Tony Pollard, the lone back, 1 tight end package.
Pollard in.
So this is a 6-man front, including the linebackers. You bring in Noah Brown. This should be a run play. It is a run play, and you just have no room to run. You got a yard. You got no yards. That is, you have the numbers advantage if your guys do their job.
Which is crazy to me because you have Zach Martin and Tyron Smith on the right side. Is Tyron Smith not playing well since he's gotten back? I haven't really watched him that much.
Their chemistry isn't quite there yet.
You think running the ball behind those two surefire Hall of Famers, you're going to be able to at least get a couple yards.
They miss him bad. And now you're in 2nd and long again. They actually gave him a yard, which was very generous.
You're saying you missed Terrence Steele?
Yeah, you do. Prescott throws high, try to fit it in the dart there between Noah Brown. It's just not there.
Risky throw.
This is like the troubling thing for me. And this is the Cowboys have actually done this for several weeks now. 3rd down, got a ball out. So if you keep up your unsustainable, historic league-leading pace, you're going to score 25 points.
CeeDee Lamb career high, 106 catches, 13.
Lamb's not even on the field on 3rd down here. They're not even trying. They're just not.
They have the score up in the stadium as well.
Yeah. Prescott in the shotgun. 4-man pressure. Prescott throws. Broken up. Good defensive play there. Tried to go to Michael Gallup. That's just the defense winning.
Wow.
Stone
Harrison, WTF, Washington football team. Oh, WTF? Do they keep up running every 1st down? They have run a lot on 1st down, Tom.
They have. Also, Michael Gallup did fall down a little bit here on that last play.
And I feel like...
But Lamb's not on the field.
I feel like they're very predictable at times. It's like single back. A lot of the times 1st down it's going to be a run.
And the problem there is, as Anger's punt is very high, and a good one, Milne back to his own 25, dancing around, reverses field, gets to the 30, and will get taken down at about the 34, 35. The problem is, and I think Dak actually checked into a run on that play, on that 1st down play. It was Lamb. Oh, he's just mad. He's just frustrated. He wanted the vertical shot.
I thought he was pulling up on his leg or something.
He wanted the vertical shot. You got 5 linemen and a tight end against 4 defensive linemen and 2 linebackers. That is a run the football front. You have man-to-man, one-on-one, even motion Noah Brown in to help out here, and your running back is hit at the line of scrimmage. So that's not a play calling issue. That's not a coaching issue.
Yeah.
That is your lineman didn't win. And this is what they did last year too, and they've done the past 3 weeks. The past month, you get run looks, and there's nothing there to run it with. You can't execute. That's the problem.
The funniest part about this game is that I bet you the Cowboys win this game.
They kind of, yeah.
And it's going to be Cowboys horrible game. They win. Everybody's going to forget about it until next week. And like you said, at this point, the game doesn't really mean a lot for the Cowboys. You're kind of locked into the 5 seed. Unless the Giants have a miraculous comeback, you're kind of locked.
You're locked in the 5. You've been very vanilla across the board, which you're not even really trying any play action, which I'm fine with. Not that that's a non-vanilla play call, but At this point, like, I'm fine just sitting, guys. Like, it does not matter.
Yeah.
You're not really trying. Like, you're pulling Lamb off the field on third down. You cannot run the ball effectively again, and you really miss those guys. That's a problem.
Also, Tom,
for the Cowboys.
we're up to 147,620 subscribers.
Okay, so what was the last three?
620.
620. So we owe 275, 375, 475. I owe 4 shots. Wait, 275 to 3 shots. 3 shots. 675.
Keeping you honest, Tom.
Yeah. Thank you for keeping me honest. 3 shots coming up.
As the Giants are driving, huge run goes to the Philly 21-yard line, about an 18-yard
Gary
run.
Brightwall, Marshall's favorite guy, won. Woo!
So you're saying there's a chance.
There's a chance.
Seriously, if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, Tom does great work covering the Cowboys.
Thank you.
Sorry he's having to cover the Cowboys, but he does it very well.
Woo! One more coming up.
Do you see them take Dak out this next series?
I wouldn't mind it just because the game doesn't matter.
Rush come in, save this game.
Imagine Rush needs to come back. He probably would, by the way. Hand off to Williams. Nothing there. It's Sam Williams, the TFL. Trayvon Mullen still in the game at corner. Tyler Buford, when do we say enough is enough and put in our quarterback too? Whenever. If this was a playoff game, the answer is never. But this game does not matter. So sure.
We actually skipped Dime King.
Dime King, add him to the list here. National team tomorrow, who you got also, is it satisfying to watch Texas and Oklahoma lose? I don't really care that much about either team. I got Georgia, though.
He's a Miami fan.
I'm a Miami of Ohio fan, and I like to troll Coop about Texas at this point. It's fun. Also, Texas is back after every loss.
Who did you say you have? Georgia?
I got Georgia.
Give me TCU.
2nd and 12, Howell in the shotgun. Drops back to pass. Quick throw. Caught by Williams. Good tackle there. Jayron Kearse. So 3rd and long again. Type in stop.
Cowboys
The one thing I'm getting some confidence out of in this game, the defense, knock on wood's actually been pretty solid today.
Cowboys
even against Sam Howell.
It's 3rd down. Type in those stops.
1st and goal for the Giants, by the way.
Davis Webb.
Off coverage. Howell, a flag. I think this is a false start on the Commanders. It is. Back him up. 3rd and 15. $1.50 emoji super chat from Marquise Taliaferro. I think I got that right. If not, I'm sorry.
A red box of popcorn.
The emojis don't come through. It's just the description of them. Thomas Babulji says, Cox sighting on the field. Cox out. Everyone type in Cox out. This is where I like Jabril Cox. They don't trust him in run support yet, but pass coverage as a spy on 3rd and long, yeah, it makes sense to me.
Tom, with your rhetoric, be glad the Cowboys did not trade for Deshaun. That's all I'm saying.
They got Dante Fowler, Micah, Tank, 4-man front, some late press coverage here. Howell going to uncork one short. He kind of wound up a lot more. Like he wound up and threw it short.
He's going to uncork one for 3 yards.
Like his motion was like, I'm going to uncork one. Check down. I was like, okay, it got me there.
As soon as you said that, he said he's going to uncork one for 3 yards.
He did his full wind up short pass.
He did a like an outfielder
hop step, throw it short. That was interesting there. So easy stop for the Cowboys.
Another punt. This game's had a lot of punts.
We're due for another special teams miscue, though, Jeremy.
Tom,
we're due for one.
Tell me about this Washington punter again.
He's a lefty, so it puts some weird spin on it. Tressway, he flopped.
Nope, that's a flag.
Turpin will get taken down, no gain.
That's a flag.
Running
into the kicker.
He absolutely flopped.
Running into the kicker.
Tressway had no contact and was like, I'm going to dive. He did the backwards dolphin dive in FIFA. That's what he did.
As the Giants get a delay of game.
A delay of game for the Giants. Wow. Andres Yabarbo, $10. If this game doesn't matter, experiment. With players in place, I don't know what's working, what's not. Mike McCarthy, it's called coaching. Also, cheers, Dallas fam. Got the wine glass. Thank you. It really feels like they're just trying to survive. 6 3-and-outs, their most of the season. Handoff to Elliott, who loses 4 yards.
Absolutely nowhere.
They can't run the football.
Beat you up. This team versus some guy equals L. This team versus Tom Brady.
I mean, this team, you're not beating any playoff team. I don't think they'll play as bad as they have today. I don't. Again, I am very worried, though, about this ground game. Because you got to have your quarterback play hero ball, and if he's not playing hero ball, you're down 13-6 against the bad football team. Pressure coming. Prescott high and dropped by Dalton Schultz. That one's a drop. Maybe a touch behind him, but
Third and goal.
That one's got to be caught.
Scrambling Davis Webb. It slips out of his hand. That's the only explanation I have for that pass. It went about 5 yards into the dirt.
So
I think the ball slipped.
Commanders brought pressure there. Prescott's got to step up and avoid it. It is a bit behind, probably because of the pressure, but it's off Schultz's hands.
J-Buzz has a question for you, Tom.
We have LV, Hankins, and Biotish back next week. We'll see. We'll see. LVE, yes. Hankins, I hope. Biotish, question mark. 3rd and 12. Prescott just going to heave one downfield. Hilton can't bring it in off his fingertips.
Wow,
and Kendall Fuller's down.
They both got up on that one. Field goal by the Giants. Change it from a 19-0 lead to 19-13 or 19-3. Glad it's not 19-13.
They threw it up to Hilton, who just can't bring it in. I mean, he actually made a good effort there. Oh, Duncan wants to slap me.
Let's go, TCU. Let's go, TCU.
I will say, to be clear,
Tom hates TCU.
I'm going to cheer for
Duncan,
TCU.
Tom hates TCU. That's his least favorite team in the world. He was telling me that actually before we went
Not
on live
true.
stream, Duncan. Tom hates TCU. That's why he wants Georgia to win. I'm a huge TCU fan.
I have no rooting interest, like normally, but I will be cheering for TCU. Georgia's boring. Give me the Hypnotoads. Makes sense.
We have another super chat.
Marquise Taliaferro, Dak needs to play better. Yeah. I don't think anyone would really argue that whatever he is, not good complete percentage, few yards, and one TD, one interception is good play.
Another punt.
You're not going to win games with this version of the quarterback. You're not going to. No team would. Punts away from Brian Anger, getting some special teams reps today as Dax Milne calls for a fair catch at his own
really didn't
40.
need to.
He had some space there. That's a tough one, though. You're trying to make a snap judgment call. Punt returns are not easy. So, Sam Howell. I'm back out there.
I'm being told the only way the Cowboys are going to win this game is if you like the video.
Want to come slap me real quick?
Oh yeah, I'd love to.
Yeah, this other one's a little bit dried out, so I'm not gonna use it. If you want to, I think that's pretty weird, but sure, you can slap me with your quesadilla. It's oily. That's really gross. That's how you get zits. All right, let's do it. That was a good one. Nice shit. 1st and 10, Commanders. Howell will look right, throws, caught by Dotson. He beats Nahshon Wright for a big gain. They immediately put Nahshon Wright back in the game and he gets burnt. Wright Dotson just beat him. There's no other way to describe it. Dotson just beat him. Thomas, sad to see. I think this is the end of Zeke. Man, his stat line looks horrible. Elliott has gone 16 for 58, 16 for 55, 19 for 37, and today he is 7 for 8. Play action boot right for Howell. Throws, caught by Logan Thomas as he gets the first down. A play action. The Cowboys haven't run that today. KK's Jr., why are their starters still in? I don't know. Flag, by the way. This is at the line of scrimmage. Could be that. It was a play action. .439 in the third quarter. Ineligible man downfield on Washington. That takes out, you did call it, Jeremy, that takes out a big gain for Logan Thomas. Sam Howell, 9 of 12, 97 yards, under 10 yards, 0 for 2 beyond it with a pick. Interesting. Clear game plan for the Commanders, right?
Tom, how mad would you be if the Cowboys lost and somehow the Giants came back and won?
I'd be pretty pissed. That would be meltdown worthy. It's a handoff, by the way, for Jaret Patterson. He gets maybe a yard.
Another super chat from Ed.
Ed Villa, maybe, be honest, was actually important to the running game. I don't think McGovern's been a good run blocker, so I am inclined to agree. But this is also not a new development.
Oh, Tom, also,
this has been a multi-week thing.
We're $80 away from me taking off the Shady McCoy.
$80 away for no more Shady jersey for Jeremy. We're also about 300 likes here from a new shot. There you go. 2nd and 14. 4-man pressure for Dallas. Howell over the middle. Jahan Dotson wide open. He roasts Tyler Coyle. That was very easy. That was a little slant. And Dotson had 5 yards of separation on a 5-yard throw. That's not good.
Does not look like Parsons is going to get those 3 sacks today.
Doesn't look like it. Tyler Coyle.
He got lost.
That's your practice squad safety you've called up this week for just reasons. That's not going to play in games that matter.
Going against the Commanders' first rounder.
As Jayron Kearse a bit banged up here. I think they're going to put him in concussion protocol. He's mad about it.
Yeah, Mike's looking at the Eagles score 19-3 at the end of the third.
I mean, they're giving Tyler Coyle reps for the hell of it, and it doesn't really matter. Kearse here, slammed the back of his head onto the turf. He's going to go into concussion protocol, hopefully cleared in time for your playoff game.
Wow, that would be huge if he didn't play.
Rico Johnson's game show when the offense as a whole was a problem at all positions, off the quarterback line, bad wide receiver, SMH. Today, all of it's been bad. Like, name one player who's been good on offense. CeeDee Lamb. That's it. That's a problem. Now, for the season, the difference is your third down offense has bailed you out, but not the case today because you met on third downs. Hand off to Patterson. Patterson will run forward and get about 6 on that one. Outside of the Dak Prescott scramble, your longest run for the Cowboys is 5 yards.
Micah Parsons should not be in this game right now.
No, sit your guys. It doesn't matter.
Well, you don't have to sit everyone. You don't have to sit every starter, but
sit your important starters.
Hasn't he had injury issues the past 4 or 5 weeks?
He's been nicked up. I played a 17-game NFL schedule. 2nd and 4. Tight end now in line. Hand off to Patterson. Patterson will get the first down. Not down yet, apparently. And now the Commander's going to try to push, and they'll blow it dead. He's inside the 10, inside that Rocket Money red zone. That's rocketmoney.com/Cowboys. rocketmoney.com/Cowboys. Yeah, I mean, I've seen more reps in this game than I can remember seeing for guys like Chauncey Golston, for Trayvon Mullen has been basically a starter for you on the outside. Tyler Coyle's been playing big reps. Like, they're not trying that hard. First and goal from the 9. Speed option. Howell will keep. Howell will make a man miss. And a garbage tackling effort. Touchdown Commanders.
Wow. Commies score. Yikes.
Sit the starters. They ran a speed option, and Sam Howell cut it upfield and made multiple guys miss. I mean, 3 just mediocre arm tackle efforts there. Poor effort. Sit the starters. Get them out of there. Doesn't matter. You're not winning this game. As
Joey Sly.
Joey Sly is good, and I couldn't tell who it was. If it was Daron Bland coming around the edge, he wanted a flag for him. He got spun down. Not that it matters. Unbalanced line to the left. Speed option. Everyone follows. They've got numbers here. 3 guys can make this tackle. Damone Clark, Wilson, Armstrong all miss. Bad. Very bad.
Not what you want to see, Tom.
Not good at all.
Bold
a very poor showing.
Cotton.
Again, this effort has been mediocre at best, and it's why we don't trust this team.
Ed, the whole game has been like a war of attrition.
You lost Kearse. Watkins got hit in the nuts but came back in. Sit the key guys.
You remember when Cowboys fans were clowning the Eagles for losing to the Commanders?
It's the NFL. Like, weird stuff happens.
I'm just
like,
saying,
no, I agree.
I'm just saying,
and we had the same conversations of like, oh, you barely beat the Colts. Like, it's how the NFL works. Now, it sucks it's in Week 18, and you're not going to have great confidence in yourself, or at least from a fan base.
Thomas, left tackle, Tyron Smith, left guard, Tyler Smith, center, McTrash, right guard, Goat, right tackle, JP.
Turpin on the return. We'll get to about the 29. We'll see if there's a flag.
So you're just
flipping the tackles.
Thomas wants JP at the right tackle.
Again, I really think they missed Terrence Steele up front in a pretty big way.
Another super chat from Valletta.
Like, it's bad.
If you want to read this one, Tom.
Look, guys, to answer, I don't have hope for a team that cannot win with the team they have. Rate them 4 for the playoffs, 5-yard run game. I mean, 16 carries for 4 yards. I'm not going to count the Brian Anger play. It's not good. Starters still out there. Prescott, 1st and 10. Throws, and again, incomplete off the hands of Noah Brown. How many times have we said wide open man for a catch today, Jeremy? Once? Twice?
That's total yards this half. Cowboys 12.
It's bad.
They've had 12 yards in the
Pollard,
third quarter.
orbit motion handoff.
Absolutely.
There's just no game.
Nowhere. How much does this run game concern you, Tom?
That's the thing that I've said this for weeks now. It's what I'm most worried about.
Giants aren't trying to win at this point. They just ran the ball on 3rd and 5 for 2 yards. So that game is kaputs.
So 3rd and 10.
Going hurry up here a little bit.
I mean, your offense can't run the football, so you got to just chuck it downfield here. Dak barking out signals as they drop the safety.
You saw that they kind of backed off the blitz.
Yeah, just uncork it 30 yards. Prescott steps up, downfield, incomplete.
Double coverage.
Broken
right
up.
there.
Noah Brown wanted a flag. He didn't get it. I mean, there's just, but like every throw is contested. Every single throw. A dig route to Noah Brown. Some contact, sure. By the way, the Chargers and Broncos are tied at 17, too. It's funny. So Anger on for the punt again.
I have a...
Punts away.
Ooh.
Fair catch by Milne at the 32. That's where they'll take
I have
over.
a very serious question for
Oh,
the
okay. This is a
audience,
good
Tom.
one. Do you want to make this the pin poll?
I'll do it.
Yeah. New pin poll. Do you want Shugs to produce the wild card game? One for yes, 0 for no. New pin poll coming up here. Dak has targeted Noah Brown 6 times. They've completed 1 of them for 10 yards. Again,
Let's see.
are you actually trying? I don't think so.
One
I don't
from
think so.
Skybar Wisdom. Getting a lot of ones. I think I have to. Getting a ton
We'll
of
see what the
ones.
audience says.
We're getting a ton of ones.
I like JT Super Chat here too.
Vote in the live
Pistol full house set. Howell will drop back. He uncorks that one. Downfield. Caught by McLaurin. He burns Trayvon Mullen. Now, Mullen came away with the football, but I'm pretty sure it was a catch by McLaurin.
Wow. There he uncorked it.
Yeah, that one he did. McLaurin on Mullen. Not a good matchup. DPI, too, a little bit, by the way. Yeah, that was a catch by McLaurin. That was easy. First big deep ball completion of the game. End of the third quarter, 20-6. The Commanders lead the Cowboys.
Woo. Tight poll. 56% say no.
Get those votes in. 1 for yes, 0 for no.
As, you know, you might not want me to produce the wild card game, but you do want to optimize your finances.
Yes, you do. Are you wasting money on subscriptions? 80% of people have subscriptions they forgot about. Maybe it's an unused Amazon Prime account or a Hulu account that just never gets streamed anymore. There's this great app that I love using that takes care of that for me, helps me track all my expenses. You may have heard of it. It's called Rocket Money, formerly known as Truebill. The app shows all your subscriptions in one place and then cancels for you whatever you don't still want. They can even find subscriptions you know you're paying for. Maybe you were double charged for a subscription. To cancel a subscription, unlike having to log back into your account or hit remember password or do the I'm not a robot check, whatever. On Rocket Money, all you have to do, press cancel. That is it. Rocket Money takes care of the rest. Get rid of useless subscriptions with Rocket Money now. Go to rocketmoney.com/Cowboys. That's rocketmoney.com/Cowboys. It could seriously save you hundreds of dollars per year. Links in the comment section and the description. rocketmoney.com/Cowboys. All right. I don't know. If they win, yes. If they lose, no. I don't want to deal with you.
What?
Being a troll.
57% say no right now, which is very impressive. 43% saying yes.
I actually am surprised with that one. Two supers I want to get to here as well. Or three supers now. JT. Sign Dez Bryant and Jason Witten. Send the energy. Great meme, JT.
Agreed.
I love it. Ed Vila. Hope this is our shit game, or we will get goated next week. Yeah, you will. If you play like this again, you're gonna get boat raced by the way, not good Tampa team. Unironically, I kind of think the Commanders are better than Tampa, and we'd call them a playoff team if they hadn't gotten screwed against the Giants in that one playoff game. But maybe if they had not played Wentz against the Browns. Matt, fire McCarthy, rest the coach that I think at the Cowboys of the game, call Sean Payton. You guys got a playoff game next week. If you lose and play like this again, yeah, fire Mike, fire the staff. Let's get Payton in there. I'm fine with that. Right now, you guys got a playoff game next week.
Giants have it 3rd and 8.
I mean, your play calling has been even more vanilla than it was against Tennessee. Like, you're not actually calling any good plays. You're really not. Now, it sucks your quarterback played like shit today. That's a concern. But I wouldn't ignore the other 12 games he played. Handoff here to Jaret Patterson. It's the end of a couple there. Watkins wanted a flag. He didn't get it. Gain of 4 inside the Rocket Money red zone. David wants me to call out the shitty receivers when they can't get open. Don't forget that. I'm trying to be nice when I say
Giants just score.
That's the score of that game. Ooh, that's a game. Fourth quarter. Howell tipped at the line, incomplete. Tyler Coyle in coverage. Like, they're playing a practice squad safety because they can today. They're not really trying that much.
If the Eagles lose, this is going to be hilarious.
It will be shambles meltdown mode.
Wow, that is
3rd and 6.
Oh, Giants
going for 2 to make it an 8-point ball game. Sam Howell, 3rd and 6 in the dirt. Giants 2-point try, incomplete. No flags on either play.
I don't really get that. You go from, I guess, 10 to 8, make it a 1-score game. Yeah, I mean, that's the right call. 19 to 9. Is that a scoregami? Are you one of those guys, Tom?
I'm not. I've never cared about it.
As the Commanders, Joey Sly coming back out there.
Joey Sly has not made a field goal yet today, shockingly. This one from the right hash is good, 23-6. Beat you up, a $5 super. That's in a entry for our giveaway we'll do later today. Remember that one year when the Super Bowl winning team got blown out to a weak rival in the last game of the season? Yeah, me neither. Hasn't it happened before?
I don't know.
Like, I'm pretty sure it's happened.
I don't know, Jim. Go ahead and get your boos in.
Pretty sure it's happened. Kami score, type in boo.
Also, $50 away from me taking this off and maybe a slap on Tom.
Ooh. There you go. Yes. I will say they did not get blown out by their division rival, but the Rams lost Week 18 last year. Let me check here. Last update around the NFL. Yeah, 3 and out, and then they had a roughing the passer? The kicker? Oh, my God. Seahawks are marching. They're down by 3. The Niners are blowing out the Cardinals. And Denver is beating the Chargers. Feels like a very similar game. Chargers, Cowboys, Broncos, Chargers, too. Or Broncos, Commanders. Sorry, I messed it up. But, like, the Cowboys are the Chargers in the scenario, and Denver is the Commanders in the scenario. Yeah, it was very unclear originally there. Although their quarterback's playing a lot better there. Duncan wants to slap me because really I'm a Georgia fan now. All right, that's fine. That puts us at, we're 50 cents away from Jeremy taking off the Eagles jersey. 50 cents. 50 cents away. I'll do a shot if we get there too, because why not? Come on up here, Jeremy. Probably I'm a Georgia fan now, which I'm not. I'm a Georgia fan. Whatever.
TCU. TCU.
TCU.
No, you're a Georgia
I'm
fan.
cheering for them.
No.
I am.
I'm the TCU fan.
$100,000. Take the jersey off here in a second. Good one. Really good wrist twist there. There it is. We'll get those supers here. Jersey coming off.
Oh, yeah.
All black. There you go. I owe a shot here.
Take it off.
Cheers. Woo! Burns so good. Cowboys getting boat raced by Washington. It's funny, Jeremy. Jeremy and I were talking post-game. We're like, they play the Bucs, it's going to happen. And we both agreed they'll lose on something crazy because they don't get blown out, as they're getting blown out by the Commanders 23-6. Super Chats, Texan Cowboy Election and Politics. I'm not brave enough. Says, cry, Eagles, cry. Ecuador man DOG says, one and done. Sorry, damn Cowboys. They got to prove it. They got to prove it. Yeah, they got Dak out there, which is interesting. Lamb in motion. Low snap, corralled. Prescott, incomplete to Elliott. Why are you throwing it to Elliott? Both of them incomplete. I just don't get it. By the way, if I'm Tampa, I'm pretty much copy pasting whatever the Commanders are doing on defense. I'm doing that next week because there's nobody open, especially downfield. 2nd and 10. Prescott drops back to pass. Throws, caught that time by Schultz, who will fumble the football. I think he was down. They're going to say he was down. A half-yard shy, the first positive real play. Russ just scored again for Denver? Man. Dak wants to go tempo. They're gonna try to sneak it. They got 4 down linemen. Almost a mishandled snap. Prescott gets the first down again, though. So first down, Dallas. 13:38 to go in the fourth quarter. $2 super chat coming in from Ed Villa. Tom will never let Olivia be a Cowboy shooter. She can be whatever she wants. Whatever she wants to be, she can be. Maybe not that one, Jeremy. It's inappropriate. Eagles got a first down, by the way. Prescott, out route, caught that time by Hilton. A gain of 8, maybe 9. Dallas will go some tempo here. How about that stat? Most points per game by your starting QBs as injured commander. Since 2020, Dak's averaged 32, Mahomes and Allen at 29. Now, this game will deflate those numbers a little bit. 2nd and 1. Incomplete on first end of the Eagles game. That is a 19-9 game. Run the clock.
Why are they throwing the ball?
The Eagles, you mean?
Yes.
They're testing Hurts. At least that's what I think. I think they're testing Hurts' arm and making sure he's good.
Second and one. Our score provider says 2nd and 2. It says 2nd and 1 down there.
It's a long one.
Are they reviewing that catch?
No, Commanders player was hurt. 2nd and 1. They're going to go shotgun, which is interesting. It's really 2, Jeremy. Our score provider's right. I don't know. It's a long 2. Elliott will get it that time.
Is that what you tell people?
No, it's not what I tell people.
Hey, it's a long 2.
Hey, if you need a yard or 2 yards, that Cowboys offense will probably get it for you on the ground.
If you need an inch or 2, Tom's got
But
you.
you're averaging about 2 yards per carry again today. It's very concerning to me. Because that puts everything on your passing game.
Yeah.
That was made worse in the offseason on purpose. 1st and 10. Commanders will bring 4. Prescott, quick pass to Schultz. He'll get 5, maybe 6.
There we go. We got some running.
Cowboys going
game.
Tempo. Eagles, they ran the ball with Kenny Gainwell there, it looked like.
Yep, they're at the Giants' 24-yard line. This is the drive to put the nail in the coffin right here for the Eagles.
2nd and 4.
If they score here, if they score a touchdown here, it makes it a 3-score.
Prescott under pressure, hit as he throws, finds Schultz, and Schultz will get a big gain. Hurdles the man to the 28-yard line, but there is a flag.
Holding.
Yeah, this screams holding to me, and they're already
Dak's
walking backwards. Holding. Yeah, holding on Tyler Smith. Who else?
Type those flags. Type those flags. Let's go. Tom's going to have some crazy biceps.
It's only 5 today, though. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah, that's bad holding.
Yeah.
He literally has him by his horse collar, pulling him back. That was his biggest knock coming out of Tulsa, Tom.
It was.
Was the penalties. I believe he had 10 or 11 in college last season.
The Tyler Smith holding call will complete the nothing going right bingo card for the Cowboys. 2nd and 14. Quick pass to Lamb. Makes a man miss, and Lamb will spin and get about 12 of it. They were trying to rip that ball out.
That ball popped out, and Lamb quickly secured it again.
Tell you what, Lamb is the one guy who's really fought hard today. Been Lamb. 3rd down and short. Caught 3.
Eagles go with a QB sneak with Hurts. I don't know if
they trust him.
I don't know
3rd
if
and
that's the
2.
best.
Prescott pumps, scrambles. He's short.
He doesn't get it.
He's a half yard shy.
Marchman putting up.
I do like the quickness of the decision there to scramble if you're Dak. All right, run the toss to Pollard play here. Fake the sneak. Prescott, I think he got it.
Depends on the spot.
He's right on the marker. Tell you what, Tony Pollard rocked him.
The spot closer to us, it doesn't
Not
look
as
like
good.
He's got it.
Ooh, that's a bad spot.
That does not look like he's got it.
That is a bad spot by the the far side official.
Wow.
Dak got kind of stood up, and then Tony Pollard rocks him. But that camera angle's not even. His knees are never down. I think in reality he got that, but good luck finding an angle to say that he didn't get it, you know?
The call on the field is going to be the biggest for the Cowboys because they're bringing out the chains.
Chains are out.
It does not look like he does not have
short.
it. Short.
He's that short.
1st down, Commanders. Wow. I was literally just going to say right before they did it that they've been automatic on that QB sneak today.
At this point, by the way, I would prefer to not keep running quarterback sneaks with my quarterback. Like, the upside doesn't exist. There's 10.5 to go. I'm sure they'll challenge the spot, but like
1st down, Eagles into the 10-yard line, out down to the 6. So 4 minutes left. It looks like they're going to win that game, 19-9.
Eagles will win. So
the game didn't really matter.
Just sit the starters. Let's go home. It's disappointing. I know. Let's just go.
So PD posed this question, and I thought it was kind of funny. Would you sign Jacoby Brissett if he could go 99% on QB sneaks for you, if you could bring him in on 3rd and short and 4th and short, and he went 99%.
How much does he cost me? Because I actually don't mind that.
He cost you a high-end backup.
Okay. I think he's actually a pretty good backup quarterback overall, so I'm actually okay with that. It's not like it's a specific third QB who can't do anything for you, you know?
Yeah.
And
you just put him in on 3rd and short, 4th and short. You run him out there really quick, and he sneaks it. So you don't even have to put Dak or your quarterback in trouble. Would you sign Jacoby Brissett?
I don't hate that idea. I think it's valuable. To have the guarantee of it. It's a silly question, of course. It's a fun question, but that's what I do it.
Clock's ticking down on this Eagles-Giants game. 19-9, 3.5 minutes left.
2nd and goal.
If I'm the Eagles, I'm going 3 straight.
Three straight runs.
Yeah.
Or 10.
Giants just did a timeout, so I go another run here, a run on 3rd down, let the time run out, kick a field goal.
Yeah. Again, the Cowboys' ground game has been – Elliott's got 8 carries for 10 yards. That's bad. And I think it's mostly an offensive line issue, to be fair, because Pollard's got 7 for 19.
Dude,
your quarterback's about to be your leading rusher.
I didn't even realize there's a little under 11 minutes left in this Cowboys game.
There's a long way to go. It's kind of annoying, frankly.
Oh, my goodness. Can't believe Dak didn't get that.
So
Tyron Smith, he's busted the play.
He's too tall.
He's way too tall.
Quarterback sneaks.
Tyron Smith stands straight up in the air.
Montez Sweat blew it up. The quarterback sneaks are all about the leverage game. And there was a great angle. I think it was the Titans game, or maybe it was the Eagles game. It was the Eagles game. They got 4-point stance.
Well, you know
they are all nose to the ground.
You know why that's the case?
Got a back issue.
No, because Jordan Mailata played rugby.
There you go. Handoff here to Williams, who will get a couple.
I was watching this. It was like a 5-minute little snippet. Because, rugby, the big thing is the scrums and pushing and getting leverage in those scrums. Jordan Mailata, the Eagles left tackle, used to play rugby, kind of talked with the Eagles O-line coach, was saying, hey, if we do this technique, we could possibly, as Jalen Hurts throws it away.
3rd and goal.
3rd and goal. It's going to be 4th and goal now.
Oh, 4th and goal. Thank you. 2nd and 4 for the Commanders. They're just going to run the ball here a bunch. You got no Tank, no Parsons. Handoff to Williams. He gets a yard. Good play there by Osa Odighizuwa.
Super chat from Samuel Carner.
This isn't at all a good game by the Cowboys. I'm not worried about the playoff game next week. What do you guys think? It's the playoffs. I'm always going to be worried about it. But I'm not in meltdown mode right now. It sucks you're ending the year on a low note, but you won 12 games. If your offense plays like it has the other 10 games since Dak came back, you're going to be okay. Now, if you shit the bed again, we're going to all fire McCarthy. Everyone on board? Cool. 3rd and 3. Empty look here for Sam Howell. No false start. Howell got rocked as he throws, and that air-mailed Terry McLaurin. That's one of those I really can't blame the quarterback on.
Yeah.
Hit as he was throwing it. That's kind of the downside of they don't flag this anymore when the right tackle when the right tackle moves early, he's out of his stance before the snap comes. But it allows the edge rusher, if he's quick off the ball,
it's kind of crazy.
To cut inside. That was a clear false start.
It did not look like the Cowboys secondary was ready.
Did neither. 4th and 3. 9:19 to go.
Let's get a fake here.
Tressway, low snap, corrals it. Cowboys special teamers take each other out there. Turpin, fair caught at his own 8. I would like to put in Cooper Rush at this point, but we'll see what they do. They do not. Okay.
Well, what would you do?
All right.
Everybody at home, would you rest the starters at this point? You see the score at the bottom of the screen. Eagles up 22-9. About 3 minutes left in that game. Would you rest the starters at this point? There's nothing that you can gain.
I would. The Eagles are going to win their game. You're trying to build momentum. Whatever. Let's. You got Pollard back out there. You're Ground game's been putrid again today. Your quarterback's had his worst game since week 1, unfortunately.
We need a Dak pick here.
Feels like it. Prescott hit as he throws in the dirt.
And that's what you don't want to see is your quarterback on the
Getting
ground.
hit, like, again.
Especially around his legs.
Around the legs, like, and then there's nothing dirty, to be clear. There's nothing dirty there. But, like, if you're not going to win this football game, get him out of there. Tony Pollard got bull rushed by Khaleke Hudson, and Hudson did a good job to, like, he threw him around, but not like a big violent one. Like I appreciate Hudson not being hard there. 2nd and 10. Prescott under pressure, screen in the dirt because they cannot run a screen to save their lives. They have not run a successful screen.
Wow. My mic falls off.
Yeah.
Yeah, 3rd and 10. Chase Young has not really panned out in the NFL like a lot of people thought he was.
Injury last year really hurt him. Kind of put him behind the 8 ball. He was good his first year. Great Duke Brothers. It's not rush hour because, I don't know. Send the deep ball to T.Y. Hill. Why not? Commanders bring the house. Prescott has to check it down to Pollard, who slides down to make the incomplete. Doesn't matter. Wouldn't have mattered anyway. That's one of the, pressure coming, just got to get rid of it because you can't take the hit. Wow. Get the starters out of there. Offense at its worst game in a very long time. Since week 1.
Yeah.
Since week 1. Unfortunate bookends around the season. The regular season, at least.
Giants get great field position on the kick return.
Good
Gonna have
kick
the ball
return.
around their 40-yard line.
3:11 to go, so Brian Anger on for the punt here. It's away.
It's a fake.
It's not a fake, Jeremy. Joseph misses the tackle. Milne to the 45, out of bounds, deep in Cowboys territory. You just don't have it today. You drop back on 1st and 10. Quarterback gets bull rushed.
Oh, almost an interception in this Eagles game.
2nd and 10. You run the screen. You got to throw it in the dirt. 3rd and 10. Pressure's coming. You got to check it down.
They're talking about free agent quarterbacks the Cowboys could get this offseason.
They're talking about general free agent QBs. The answer is Wentz is the backup, by the way. That's funny.
God.
$5 super chat. It's a funny one. I appreciate it, actually. It's good. Chris Prutzman, they should rest Rush and keep Prescott out there. Can't afford to have Rush hurt. It's funny. I like it. Handoff to Williams, Jaret Patterson. He picks up 5.
Oh, wow.
Hooker throws him down violently. Hooker got to sell the flop there and go down hard. There's a flag, by the way. A lot of jawing.
Chase Young is...
Signs of life.
Chase Young is on the field
Why
for
is
some
Chase
reason.
Young on the field?
What?
Isn't that supposed to be a flag? Not that it matters at all.
Oh, Chris, let me put
Jack Del Rio's chatting with Chase Young there. Oh, Sam Williams unsportsmanlike penalty.
Oh, wow. Sam Cosmi actually gave him a headbutt, and then Sam Williams gave him a shove, and they caught the guy who reacted.
They always catch the second guy.
Ooh, Micah Parsons.
It's that hand. That left hand got, I think it got stepped on
and
the other week.
he's still in the game.
It got stepped on during a practice. I think that was the issue. Again, get him off the field. Why are they out there? Please sit Micah. Hand off to Patterson. Patterson gets loose, and he picks up 12.
Are the Commanders about to score again right here? They're inside the Rocket Money red zone.
They're going to, and there's literally no reason why Micah Parsons should be in this football game. There's no reason. Does he need the reps? No. I also push-ups I'll get to here in a moment. But, there's no reason for him to be out there. There's none. He doesn't need to be out there. If anything, I want to keep him rested.
Yeah.
He's had a ton of snaps this year. Why is he playing? It's just bad decision-making from your front offices. Sam Howell, handoff Nice little running there. A couple nice jump cuts by Jaret Patterson. Gain of 2.5. I'll do it's 6 push-ups here, right? Let me double check that. Make sure I'm not missing one and cheaping out. 6. 6 penalties for 74 yards. 2 for the Commanders for 10 yards.
As this Eagles game, 2-minute warning.
2-minute warning. They're about to wrap it up here.
22-9. Giants are trying to score to end the game.
2nd and 7.
They keep on showing Wentz on the sideline.
Well, the Commanders are 6-3-1 this year without Wentz.
Leave the man alone.
They probably shouldn't have played him. Handoff up the middle. Patterson gets half of it on 2nd and 7. I just don't understand why they're out here. Tank, Diggs, pull them. You're not winning this football game, and they do not need to be out there. I don't understand it.
3rd and 4 for the Commies.
By the way, with 32 seconds left, the Seahawks are in position for a game-winning, or with 4 seconds left for a game-winning field goal. 4 seconds left in that game.
To kick the Lions out of playoff contention.
Handoff on 3rd and 4. Tank Lawrence backside tackle. 4th and 2.
Looks like they're just trying to run the clock at this point.
Yeah, which is what I would do. You're up big, late in the 4th.
MG having a field day in the comments.
He's been waiting for a game where the offense was bad. He finally got one. Took him 16 more weeks, but he got back to it.
Tom's a little salty.
MJ is a troll, so I troll him back because it's fun.
It's
I actually like MJ.
It's MG.
MG, my bad.
Justin D, he's saying fly, Eagles fly.
Oh, they're about to win.
Go Birds, that's crazy.
Joey Sly, left hash. 22-yarder. Is good. I did not hear what Greg Olsen just called was not the formula for sustained success, but whatever it is, I think it's accurate. Olsen's pretty good.
I completely agree.
He's pretty good on air.
Oh yeah.
Don't know what it is, but he's got some good comments. I kind of want to put on the Seahawks-Rams finish. I'm not going to lie. We don't have it, though. Niners are about to end their game against the Cardinals.
I would change this, but it changes.
I know. 38-13. Oh, my God. They missed it. Seattle doinked it off the right upright from 46 yards. Seahawks-Ram is going to overtime.
Oh, my goodness. So it was tied.
It was tied.
Okay.
It was the game-winning field goal attempt.
Well, that is nuts.
Giants got the ball inside the 30 now. Looks like it's rush hour, finally. Finally Cooper rush hour.
Touchdown Giants. So
Giants down by 2 scores with under 2 to go.
A Kenny
Galladay sighting.
One-handed catch.
Let's see. That's a catch, 2 feet in bounds. Finally, it's Cooper rush hour, folks. Long overdue. They should have done it at halftime. A rough showing from your quarterback, from your offense. First play, 40-yard vertical pass. Fuck it, why not?
Do it.
Handoff to Malik Davis, and Malik Davis gets 5 because, they don't care about stopping the run anymore. Noah Brown about to come to life. I'm watching the replay right now. Right hash. It was right the entire time and curled off the right upright.
Oh, no!
Handoff again to Davis, 2 yards.
No! Seahawks.
So 3rd down, under 5 to go. We'll announce our winner of the giveaway, and then we'll end the stream, and we'll do our playoff preview after that. We don't need to be live for it. It's fine. I want to make sure everything's right.
Fine with me.
Unless supers come in, then we'll stay alive. 3rd and 4. Extra point is good. 22-16. Giants giving hope.
Giants going to be going
rush. Downfield. And he overshoots Michael Gallup.
Damn.
That's just kind of been the day of the offense.
Rush sucks. Oh, God. So, basically,
I'm not mad.
This Giants game is about to come down to a onside kick. Giants have 0 timeouts left.
I believe this puts Kenny Galladay from a bonus about 670 yards away.
That was a good one, Tom.
Thank you. 4th and 4.
I think this earned Davis Webb a little backup job.
Maybe. I don't know. He's about as good as Dak was today. It's not very good. Punts away. Dax Milne going to try to beat Joseph to the edge and then cut it back and then get to the 12-13 as a horde of defenders bring him down.
Great tackle.
Yeah, Matt Overton making the play there. All right, Kata, I am now cheering for the Eagles because I don't want to be in shambles if they come back and win this game.
Let's change the subject on everybody. What are you eating today?
Yeah, we had some quesadillas today. It was nice. Oh, my God, I have the replay of Tyler, our Seahawks host. I'm watching it now. It's our Seahawks host. That's pretty funny. All right. 1st and 10. Commanders trying to just walk out of here with an easy win. Handoff, and there's a loss of 3. There's a lot of chippiness going on right now. It's Golston. Luke Gifford's in the game. Nahshon Wright's in the game. Wilson, Hooker. It's the backups.
Jersey Mike's, tacos, beer, ice cream, Cajun shrimp Alfredo. That sounds bomb right now. Toxic Leak says our season's over. Paxton, Eagles win. Did the Eagles get that onside? I actually looked down for
I
a
think
second.
they did.
Yeah.
Looks like it. They tried to do the little, what's that onside kick called where you aim this way and then kick it back that way? Whatever it is.
Don't know the name of it. Eagles win, though. Eagles win.
Ramba? I don't know. 2nd and 10. It's a soccer thing. Eagles #1 seed. Cowboys Bucks. Locked in. As Sam Howell calls a timeout, 2 minutes to go.
And it looks like I'm not going to be the producer for the wild card game.
Yeah, votes or no?
59% say no. But actually, as long as I have over 40%, I think I have a chance. Being an Eagles fan to produce,
True.
As long as I have over 40% approval rating, I mean, that's more than a lot of presidents.
It's true.
So I'm going to take that as a win. As long as I have over 40% saying yes, I think I'm good. If you haven't gotten in the poll yet, go ahead. You can vote right now. Only 1,500 have voted. There's about 3,400 people watching. Get your votes in, yes or no.
If we get to 1,500 likes by kickoff, or by the end of the game, I should say, the opposite of kickoff, I'll do 3 shots.
There we go.
Handoff up the middle. It's a gain of 4-ish, maybe 3-ish. It's just a matter of when this team ends.
Yeah. Does anybody know the scenario if the Seahawks tie?
I'm going to check here. I'll find it.
I think they only get in is if they tie and then the Lions win, or if that game is a tie. I think that's the scenario, Tom.
Yes, it's true.
Eagles clinch #1 seed, franchise record 14 wins with the win today over the Giants.
Yeah. Seahawks need to win and a Green Bay loss or tie. So Seahawks tie does nothing for them. Handoff up the middle, 3 yards.
It's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. And, talking about the 2-minute warning, not a lot of time left, but you know what you do have time for is to optimize your finances and save money using Rocket Money. You. Yeah,
Me?
you. Yeah, you too.
Me?
Well, you already have it. You already have it, Tom, so you're already saving money.
Yeah. Now, if you're wasting money on subscriptions, 80% of people have subscriptions they forgot about. Maybe for you it's an unused Amazon Prime account or a Hulu account that never gets used. There's a great app that I use that helps me track all of my expenses. And because of it, I no longer waste money on subscriptions I didn't even use or don't want or whatever. This app, it's called Rocket Money, formerly known as Truebill, shows all your subscriptions in one place and then cancels for you whatever you don't still want. It is that simple. Rocket Money can even find subscriptions you didn't know you were paying for. So head over to rocketmoney.com/Cowboys. That's rocketmoney.com/Cowboys. Check it out today, rocketmoney.com/Cowboys. Check it out. Links in the comment section and the description as well. Make sure you're not wasting money on subscriptions today.
Wow, Tom, thanks for telling us about Rocket Money.
You're welcome, you're welcome there, Jeremy. Some super chats coming in.
We got a couple. William, when will we play this week?
We don't know yet. That will be announced around halftime of Sunday Night Football, somewhere in that range. My expectation, a lot of the buzz has been, overall has been something along the lines of Monday Night Football. Sorry, I messed up something there.
No, you're good. And Duncan, you actually have a really good point here. If you're
Yeah.
losing 60% of the time, you're almost 50-50.
That's true. That's just math. 60% of the time, it works 50%.
Still over
of the
3,000
time.
people watching. If you haven't already, get your votes in. I'm still above 40%. So I'm saying that's a win. I might be able to produce the next Cowboys wildcard game, which would be great for me.
We lost the poll, therefore we won.
That's a win-win for me. If the Cowboys win, hey, they beat a bad Bucs team. If the Cowboys lose, watch out.
Duncan, bring back producer Chugs, do the post, strongly vouch, or vouch, I guess, whatever it is. Sports answered, I'm back. Happy to be back, my friend. Thank you very much. And then, what's the last one there? From
Thomas.
Struggling for a positive takeaway today. Well, let's go position group, right? Quarterback, booty cheeks. Running back, even more booty cheeks. CeeDee Lamb played well. Schultz, Hilton, Brown, Gallup, all really inefficient. Special teams was maybe the most booty cheeks. He had 3 big mistakes. Chauncey Golston, the game of his life. Game of his life. Tyler Coyle was not very good. Thought Osa made some splash plays a couple times. Sam was good before his personal foul penalty. So yeah, not very many of them. Really was an everything went wrong game. We were just across the board. Offense, that defense was okay.
It's already going to be Cowboys Bucks. So go ahead and give your score predictions in the chat right now.
This is one of those games where like the offense allowed 20 or the defense allowed 26 points, whatever. I don't blame the defense though. Like the offense did nothing. Mm-hmm. The special teams gave the ball deep in their own territory multiple times. Defense was fine, but not great.
Give me the Bucks 9-8.
9-8. 3 field goals and they go for it on a 2-point try, or how do they get there?
Yeah.
Oh,
three field
safety and a missed extra point to tie the game. Hand off to Davis as we're just getting this game out of here. It's a good point from Justin Bossmans. Cowboys have not lost back-to-back all season.
Oh, we're getting the rain.
True.
Do we stay live for this? Do you want to talk about it?
If supers come in, we will stay live.
Do y'all want to watch, or do y'all want to have us talk about this Rams-Seahawks game? It's in overtime right now. We can cut to the Seahawks game.
If supers come in, we'll stay live. So we'll put 2 minutes on the clock here.
Okay.
I think that's fair. 2nd and 10. There's 1:15 to go. Hand off to Malik Davis. He runs pretty hard. He picks up 7 on that one, maybe 8. 2nd and 10. In theory, one more play. I think now you could flip over to oh, I guess you can't.
Well, the Cowboys game is about to flip to it.
Perfect. 3rd and 3. One last play for Dallas.
Do you know what studio they're in?
I don't.
Let me see.
I don't. Maybe E?
G? I'm guessing G.
3rd and 3.
Yeah.
Depressed Cowboys fan. Go Rams, because America needs the Lions to win. Cheering for the Rams, baby. 3rd and 3. Noah Brown in motion. Hand off to Davis. Davis hurdles and gets rocked, but a first down.
Good thing he got the first.
Yeah, good thing. Hey, Malik Davis by himself has upped the Cowboys' average on the ground to 2.3 yards per carry. It's been a bad showing for this Cowboys team. Profoundly disappointing result out of Dallas.
Not been a good one, Cotton.
That is a backdooring your way into the postseason. verbiage intentional. Let's hit some super chats here, Jeremy.
Of course, Tommy.
As they come in. Rams, Seahawks.
We are now switched over.
Seattle's in field goal range already from the 25-yard line. Geno, handoff to Kenneth Walker. Walker to the edge, gets the 20, and we'll get the first down, a gain of 8. So Kenneth Walker and Seattle will hang out here as long as the Supers keep coming in, keep letting them flow for me. This is the, oh boy. So Seattle went 3 and out on their opening overtime possession. The Rams
so a
threw
field
a
goal.
pick. A field goal would win. The Rams, Seattle is eliminated with a tie.
That's crazy.
First and 10. Let's hit some of those supers that have come in here too.
Yep.
Geno in the shotgun. Handoff to Walker. A field goal wins it. He picks up a yard. 5:50 to go in overtime.
Who you got in this? Rams or Seahawks? Let us know. We have some super chats rolling in.
Let's do it.
Thank you. We appreciate it. We're going to stay. We're going to give you all some coverage of this overtime matchup. Sports questions answered because CeeDee's good.
Yeah.
Justin Bossman's Dallas hasn't lost back-to-back all season.
It's true.
Stay live. Go straight to it.
We did.
That's what we're doing.
For
Depressed
you.
Cowboys fan, go Rams because America needs the Lions
I
to win.
want the Lions in. Get Rodgers out of the playoffs. I
Stay
don't want to play him.
live. Andres Yabarbo, Tom, that's his line.
Yabarvo. It's pronounced Yabarvo. Per him. Toss to Walker. Walker will get 2. 3rd and 7 and a
Do you
half.
go field goal here just in case of bad snap?
I would think about it. I hate settling, but you're also, yeah, that's what they're doing. You're inside the 20. If you can't make that kick, or you're inside the 25, you can't make that kick, then you don't deserve to win at that point.
Sports question answered. Gotta go. Thanks for streaming. Thank you.
Hey, thank you for stopping
Thomas
by, my
Campbell.
friend.
Hey, we're about to do the giveaway here in just a second as well.
Sports question answers, don't leave. You're in the giveaway. Don't leave yet. Every $5 super chat gets you in. Tony Fuentes, $1. Thank you, my friend. Thomas Campbell, $5. Thank you. Timeout, somebody, Rams. Thomas again, different Thomas. A lot of Thomases today. I love it. Can we agree if Zeke re-signs, we're not serious? How much does he re-sign for? If you're paying Zeke $2 million, I'm fine with that. That's fine to be your RB2. But I'm not paying Zeke $8 million a year. Not for this version. He's not that good. And it's really, again, it's an offensive line issue. Don't get me wrong. I think the O-line is to blame, but he had 8 carries for 10 yards today. That's booty cheeks, man. That's not good. It's just not good at all. Great job, Chugs. 3rd and 7. Jason Myers doinked one off the right upright earlier. This one to keep Seattle's playoff hopes alive. The left hash 32-yard try, and he drills that one. Seattle wins. So Lions are now out of the playoff race, and Green Bay gets in with a win on Sunday Night Football.
Wow.
Any more supers come in, we'll stay live, but Seattle, speaking of staying alive, will do just that. Shout out to Thomas, Andres Yabarvo for the $2 super chat as well, or Ebarvo, sorry, Ebarvo. I keep doing a Barbo, like an idiot. Thank you, my friend. We're going to spin the wheel here momentarily to see who wins the giveaway. As soon as Jeremy's got it all set up, he's got to kind of play around with some of our graphics packages and whatnot there. Every $5 super chat got you guys entered. There are a lot of names on this one. Maybe just pull the L3 if it fits. That works even better. Every $5 super got you guys in.
Ooh,
Jeremy, let's spin the wheel. Who gets the Cowboys beer koozie? The good metal one.
Thomas, give me a good, Price is Right.
Spin the wheel? Okay, ready? Go. There we go. Wheel's been spun. That's a good spin. Look how
Good
fast
spin,
it's
Tom.
Settles on. Brian! Brian wins. Now, finding Brian will be complicated. That is not exactly a unique name. Brian, email me, Tom@chatsports / I'll go find you on a previous comment. I'm sure you've had one at some point there. So,
super chatted.
Thank you, Brian. I appreciate that. Cheers to you, my friend. One more super chat coming in.
Of course, it's
Brian. There you go. Richard Wilson, a $5. Is this Cowboys loss an overreaction? Focus on Tampa? Yes and no. Also, nice try, Travis. It does not bode confidence. It does not build confidence getting spanked on the road against a team that historically you've owned with your starting quarterback in there. That's by far the worst effort Dak's ever had against the Commanders. It's not even close there. The players did not seem locked in at all. And if you do this again against the Bucs, you got to fire your head coach. Because I am of the belief when the entire team, and they did outside of a handful of players, Golston, maybe Lamb, when the entire team shits the bed, that's a coaching issue. Now, you got issues. Quarterback did not play well, and you saw what happened, right? Your ground game performance as they had played for the past month. Difference is your quarterback was also bad, and you go from scoring 36 to 6. That's how important he is. Got to play better in the playoff game.
And, if you want to watch or be around for that Cowboys playoff game, there's one place you should do. Where is that, Tom?
Subscribe right here on the Cowboys Report. Our playoff preview, Cowboys-Bucs, will be up on the channel in, we'll call it 20 minutes. I bet it'll be out by around 7 o'clock Central Time.
You're giving us a lot of credit.
We're going to end this live stream right now, so make sure your notifications are set to all and tune in for our Cowboys versus Bucs playoff preview coming out later tonight. Don't go anywhere. We'll see you guys in a little bit.